Hello, it is time to start the show. And I'm going to get started right after this. Oh, those were the days, folks. So, welcome to Corey Davis 49er Wednesday. We will not be making the Super Bowl picks this week. That's next week. So, here we are, middle of nowhere. For that Florida man that you all hear about in the news is here. It's Levi. What's up, buddy?
It wasn't me this time, I swear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and the background is actually Belize, folks. Like, matter of fact, I'm gonna let you look at it. I'm gonna remove us both real fast. Yes, that is Belize. It's in South America. That's a beach island resort.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I know people. I can get you a trip booked there. All right. But from Corona, California, we got David Corona. What's cracking, buddy?
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Good.
Sorry.
From the dark side of the moon, we got Kenny. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, Kenny?
Hello, everyone out there.
Salutations, stranger.
Hello.
Rest by the fire.
I was just listening to a
What do you think about your favorite quarterback making the Pro Bowl, Kenny?
I think it's I think I believe they voted. He got voted in, right? That's like a popularity thing.
Who?
I think he got in because too many people in Seattle, and then the Super Bowl wasn't a Pro Bowl, so they probably put him in.
My honest opinion, it's the least they could have done for that boy after this year.
Right.
I think an NFL guy said it best. Honestly, it's kind of embarrassing, but it's not like Shador. It's the NFL. Like the fact that Trevor Lawrence, with like 4,000 yards, 30-something touchdowns, so 6 interceptions.
They're using.
He should be in the Pro. He should be in the Pro Bowl.
Hold on a second. Shador Sanders is in the Pro Bowl.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
yes,
because people like him and he draws a lot of attention.
Okay.
But not because
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. That just shows that anybody can make it. I'm totally.
Tyler Huntley, a couple years ago made it, and it was ridiculous that the Ravens' Tyler Huntley backup made it.
You kidding?
You guys got
3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
You guys got a new head coach, Levi?
Oh, I'm excited. We don't just have a new head coach. We have so far at least 4 new coaches.
Okay.
So, of course, Jesse Mentor, who used to be on the Ravens, he's basically Mike McDonald's little protege. So I am pretty happy about that.
Okay.
We are hiring the defensive back coach from Notre Dame.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, he's put out a lot of damn good safeties and corners, including even this past year.
Benjamin Morrison.
Yeah, Cam Hart, and Xavier Watts. They literally had 3 DBs that are playing this year in the NFL just from this past year's class. So very excited about that hire, especially with Kyle Hamilton, Alohi Gilman back there, both from Notre Dame.
So you guys
the other 2 hires are we hired the run game coordinator and offensive line coach of the Falcons, and he's bringing along someone else to be the assistant offensive line coach, which actually I'm pretty excited about that as well, because I feel like Atlanta has consistently outproduced with the talent there, and the one guy they had was Drew Altman, which y'all all know because Terradome really wanted him in this last free agency, and he played damn well for Chicago this year.
So you guys should have a better defense next year then, right?
I don't know how much better it can get.
Theoretically should. So one of the things is this. I think this was probably a huge selling point for mentors. Odafe Owe was here. No sacks at all. We traded him at the trade deadline to the Chargers, and he put up like 9 sacks and hit double digits in this change of the schemes.
Oh wow.
We never utilized Odafe Owe like we were supposed to, and that just showed it, and I think hopefully the edge room has disappeared in Baltimore since Terrell Suggs left, to be honest. Name the last good edge rusher, other than Terrell Suggs. We've got internal pressure, but Beak fucked up his neck, so
What do you think about
I want
Drake? I
to bring back the edge rushers. That's what I'm hoping with this hire.
What do you think about
Pass rush
Vrabel
wins
going to the Titans with Salah?
Dude, I feel so bad for Cam Ward. I'm glad you brought that up. I think those are horrible hires.
It's the Titans.
Exactly. Like
I say
I
Salah
think
would
they
be
just
there.
set Cam back 2 more years.
I say Salah should be there for like 2 years, and he should be back with the Niners.
It very well might happen.
Why do you?
I
go to,
don't
why do
see
you
it
go to
panning out.
Jets 2.0 when you're Salah? I just don't understand. I don't get it.
At least most mock drafts show the Titans taking Carnell Tate with their first pick to get him finally a wide receiver.
I've seen the Browns getting him too.
Yeah, they do need a wide
Talk
receiver.
about the Browns
Someone's got to
blew
stop the Chiefs from getting Jeremiah Love.
Unfortunately, Shieldhouse wasn't available, but Todd Monken, if you notice, he's kind of Levi. You would know better, but kind of like a little bit of a tiny bit of a quarterback guru, perhaps.
I mean, he's the first 2 years I loved him, but this last year it looked like he gave up, and maybe it's because Harbaugh wasn't on him.
Maybe he got tired of Lamar.
I think he got tired of Harbaugh, to be honest.
Yeah.
But the bad thing is, so apparently some comments are resurfacing because Monken has been on the Browns staff before.
Yeah.
Apparently he really shit talked ownership, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if I can find the comments.
I don't know if you heard this too, you guys, but Monken, when he was the OC there, apparently they didn't stick to the OC plan, and they would stray from his game plan because it was trash. Meanwhile, 2 wide receivers had over 1,000 yards. Nick, what's his name, who was on the Texans this year? Chubb. He had like 1,500 yards rushing, and so the offense was good, but they weren't,
So
Baker was there.
All those teams who need a coach, they're already all filled up now, right?
Gadden is available, right? Gadden.
Yeah, I was about to say, who's
I think the Raiders got their new coach today.
McDermott and Tomlin calling it a year. They're not going to do anything.
How do y'all feel about Pittsburgh and reuniting with McCarthy?
And he wants Rodgers back for 1 more year.
That's just an easy way out. That's so he doesn't have to do anything.
That's crazy.
I mean, he just rides Aaron's coattails on the quarterback. He doesn't have to do anything for that position. Makes it easier for McCarthy.
Now look, when I saw that the Steelers were hiring Mike McCarthy, I was like, that's not a Steelers thing to do because he's not. I mean, you never know because those guys have had 3 coaches since 1970 or something like that. I might be exaggerating, but
that division is a little.
No, you're not. You're not. They've only had
it's a wacky division.
They had Bill Cowher forever, then Mike Tomlin right behind him. I mean, it's just like you guys hire a guy you're probably going to have for a couple seasons, maybe.
No, they want McCarthy for the next 10 years.
Do something like that.
I could see him in 3 years and then get fired the 4th year.
McCarthy won't make it 1 year.
Browns fans aren't very ecstatic about it because they feel like it's too safe.
And now Schwartz is leaving and rumored to be coming to the Niners. Not really, but I won't say that. No, I just.
Oh, I was about to say.
But that would solve a little bit of Kyle's problems since whenever he faces Schwartz, he usually has a bad game.
I think the Niners trying to get the guy from the Ravens center, no?
And dude, I've seen multiple reports of the Niners trying to bring in Linderbaum.
I thought you don't like him, right?
Oh no, I love Linderbaum. Linderbaum's the only star on our offensive line, to be honest.
Okay.
Pro Bowl deserving, worthy.
Now look. I want Jim Schwartz, not just because he's a fantastic defensive coordinator, but the use the Schwartz jokes will
oh,
be
yeah.
off the chain. Okay,
Yeah, that's what the community needs.
They need it.
Come on. Oh, yeah, we need something like that.
I
You
heard a
know?
lot of rumors about the Browns
I heard he's
coordinator.
got the high ground.
Anakin.
I heard the Browns
He treats
coordinator.
them like younglings in the temple.
I heard the Browns coordinator might go to the Niners.
Yeah, you got it.
It's about
all
to be
bad.
fun, man.
That's
I'm
gonna be all
excited for
bad.
all.
Honestly, I was mostly excited about one coach this year. That was Sheil Haas. And bad news for the Niners. He's staying with the Rams. So great.
Yeah, he didn't get the
man.
job he wanted.
I wanted him to go to the Browns, but maybe he didn't want to go to the Browns.
The Ravens still have a couple
Mike
people.
McDaniels is still out there, huh?
No, he's an OC for San Diego, right?
The Ravens are letting Zachary
That's what
Orr
was
interview, but
reported.
no one's taking him.
What about Flores? He's staying too, he said.
I think he's staying in Minnesota.
Yeah, so
I
no
would,
Flores. No Flores.
No
you got
McDaniel.
Pete Carroll staying with the Raiders or no? No, he's
He got fired.
yeah, so you got Pete Carroll, defensive guy, right?
Has anyone taken the Raiders head coach job yet?
Gannon.
Yeah.
Gannon's a defensive guy.
They just got hired him today, I think.
Who was it? Was it Clint?
Kubiak
Dude, I just saw.
Yeah, I think they're waiting for Kubiak to finish the Super Bowl.
from Seattle, yeah. I believe that's what they want.
Has Arizona fielded theirs?
Yeah, the Raiders.
No.
have not
I haven't heard
hired
nothing
anyone.
about that yet.
The Cardinals have not.
They wanted
Wow.
Saleh. I think they wanted Saleh.
Saleh is stupid if he goes to Arizona.
I guess Gannon was pretty bad, but I don't know if I don't even think I move on from him. What's the difference? I don't think it makes much of a difference.
They'll get the leftovers just like they always do. you know?
LaFleur is out there, right? LaFleur is still out there floating around.
He is.
I'll bring him into the Niners. That'll be the best bet.
LaFleur and
We've
Kyle.
had a LaFleur. Haven't we had him?
I don't think he was been
No,
on the
I don't think so.
Niners. Weren't they in Cleveland together? LaFleur and Kyle? Is that where they played together?
Hold on, LaFleur.
Or
You're
not
talking
played,
Green
but-
Bay Packers head coach.
The ex-head coach.
Yes, ex-head coach.
He got fired, bro. He's gone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, LaFleur and his 13 wins every year, nobody was impressed anymore. They were like, see ya. I thought he'd go to the Steelers. That made sense.
Dude, at one point I was like, look, he's never even made the Super Bowl, so he's actually in the boat with Shanahan, but he's down swabbing the decks, you know.
Yeah, we made it
Like-
hard for them. We made it hard for them in the playoffs.
I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, that's interesting. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go to the Cardinals, but I wouldn't be scared of that either, honestly.
No. I don't think he's going to
But
get
so-
13 wins there.
So the NFL championship games happened, guys, right? Corona was undefeated. He went 2-0. He is now 7-5. John
Okay.
James is undefeated. He went 2-0. He's now 9-3. Melissa went 1-1. She's 6-6. YTC went 2-0. He's up to 7-5. Captain did not pick the NFC game, so you take the L there, you know.
Womp womp.
Well,
Tell him
oh,
what
I have
Kenny
other
did.
news
Yeah,
after the
we all
record. I've
make
got
our
more
hard
news
choices.
for the Ravens.
Tell him how good Kenny did.
Well, so Cat went 1-1. He's 5-7. Kenny went undefeated last week. He is 9-3.
Hootie.
Oh wow!
Spongy
Tied
is
with Don
also
Jay.
perfect, but the opposite way. He is 0-2. He's
Oh,
now
wow.
8-4.
Wow, those are some
Levi
interesting
went
picks.
1-1, and he is 9-3. Dawn went 2-0. She is 10-2.
Sorry.
Oh wow, Don.
I went
That's all
2-0.
Dawn.
I'm 8-4. Tommy went 2-0. There's a lot of people who went to. He's 8-4. The whole Culp household went 2-0.
Ooh.
Lily is now 9-3. Tony is
Damn.
now 9-3, and Bryant's
that's right.
6-6.
Heck
Joe,
yeah.
Very nice.
Joe, mark it on the calendar. Went 2-0. He is 5-7 now.
Excellent record. Excellent.
He's turning it around just in time for the Super Bowl to make his last pick.
He's got us right
Oh,
where he
the
wants us.
sad thing is, he can't even make it back to 500. You know. But Terradome went 2-0. He's 6-6. Papa J went 1-1. He's 7-5.
Oh, he picked the Broncos. He picked the Broncos.
Yeah, he did. Crazy
wow.
Juice went 1-1. He is 7-5.
Peyton blew that
Steve-O
game.
went 2-0. He's 5-7. Get On Kid is currently leading the pack. He went 2-0. He is 11-1.
Boo
Oh,
that
wow.
man. Boo.
That's right.
Chimera went 1-1. He is 9-3. And Bebop did not turn his picks in for the week.
Oh wow.
Shout out to Bebop, buddy. I hope you're doing all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where we're at. Tony made the cup for Dawn, and she is going to be mailing it to her. So after she gets the cup, we're going to have her, show the public.
Oh heck yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. So
Oh, that's right.
Is it on? Is it on fleek?
Is it on? You know what? I might be able to. I might be able to actually text you the pictures.
That's
So,
cool.
But yeah, that's just where we're at. What do you mean? F the Pick'em was crazy, Juice. You're doing pretty good.
Apparently, I'm better in the postseason.
Speaking of, there's Crazy Juice. What's up, buddy?
What's up,
Got
KJ?
John Jay in the building.
What's up, John Jay?
Got Isaiah Ewald.
What's up, Isaiah?
I'm horrible with names, and I hope, Don Dodson.
What's up, Don? How you doing? How you and your family doing?
Here she
Dawn
is.
of the day.
Seahawks, Eddie. What's cracking,
What's up,
buddy?
Seahawk Eddie?
Who is Tim?
Timmy.
Was this guy here last time? Tim Hottinger?
I don't know. I don't see those people.
I think I've seen him before. I think I've seen him before.
Tim Hottinger.
What's up?
Hottinger?
Maybe. Real
I'm
team.
horrible with names, so if
He's
I hacked your
from
name
Levi.
up,
I
I'm
think
sorry, buddy.
That's from Levi's channel, I believe. This Raven avatar.
It might be Reality 22. You do. Mentor.
What's up, man?
Rod 28. Pat's guy. A lot of people. Who farted by June? That's a great question. I always want to ask that.
Oh, rumors Humphrey's coming to LA from Baltimore.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Great. Super.
But
super.
What's up, Red 28? Or Rod 28? It's Rod.
I'm glad the Rams not going to.
We got a Patriots fan in the building.
Oh, what's up, man? Good luck with your Patriots.
Guy.
Well done, mate.
Dang, we got all kinds of folks.
I know, got a lot of people joining in.
There's some strange folks out
By the way, talking about those coaches, the Ravens want to talk to Davis Webb again, the passing game coordinator for the Raiders.
Webb got hired. Webb got hired already.
Oh, he got hired by who?
How are you doing, Jess?
I heard he got hired today, but with everything you see, all the thumbnails, who knows, like what's real?
He interviewed for our head coaching position.
Yeah.
But he's got offensive coordinator jobs lined up with the Eagles, Giants, and Ravens. So he's either going to us, Harbaugh, or the Eagles, apparently, as an OC. The Ravens also want to talk to the Bears offensive coordinator.
The guy that was from Detroit.
Doyle.
The guy from Detroit that came with
Ben Johnson brought over Declan Doyle, yeah.
Declan Doyle, yeah, you got.
And Ravens are interviewing the Irish. Lions wide receiver coach, which I'm a big fan if we bring in the Lions wide receiver coach.
Gammon Brown.
So I would be very excited about that. Possibly Joe Webb, the wide receiver coach from the Lions. And if it's not Joe Webb, it's probably Declan from the Bears. So I think the Ravens are going to switch to an insanely zone-heavy approach, and I'm excited about it.
Excellent. Something's got to happen over there. Something's got to happen. We can't have a year like last year in Baltimore. That's ridiculous.
Jess, good evening. We got Gas Reed. What's up?
Gas.
Daniel Barry.
What's up, Daniel Barry?
Buddy?
Damn Barry.
Appreciate you. Local Rams fan. He joined us in Cancun. Or Cabo, I should say. That's the popular one.
Belize.
Cabo Wabo shots.
Truth is, true. Oh, okay. Who doesn't have their background noise filter on?
Oh boy. Yeah, I usually ask that as soon as I walk into a room.
What else? There's background.
That's my stand-up
Damon.
comedy
Damon, what's
catchphrase.
cracking, buddy?
Crazy
I got
times.
something
You got
in the
that right.
private chat. What's up? Oh, it's David.
Gammon, what are you talking about? America isn't great yet?
Oh, it's me?
It's always been great. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Exactly.
31 days till the combine.
Ooh, oh, I can't wait.
It's like every
Dude,
4 and
tell
8
me.
years, it totally changed too.
I'm telling you, if you're watching the combine, better get your phone ready on Friday.
I'm
For
starting
Friday and Saturday.
I'm
Be looking
starting
for
an
me.
LLC. LLC
Is that
talent
this
agency.
weekend?
No, Pro Bowl's this weekend, actually. Actually,
Okay.
Senior Bowl. I found out the Senior Bowl is 9 hours from me in Mobile, Alabama. And I was actually, guys, I bought a brand new phone for it. I was getting ready to drive and book a trip because it's free to go to the practices. So I was getting ready to book a trip because hotels are cheap as fuck in Mobile. And then I got a notice that the water company was coming for the next 3 days.
Hey, if you have to do any dental work, get it done while you're in Alabama. I'll tell you right not even kidding. Not kidding at all.
I mean, you're not wrong, probably. But I'm trying to actually still go for the very last day. But it's 9 hours there, go to the practices, and then probably drive 9 hours right back.
Ooh.
I was hoping though to go to the practices and get some good footage.
Oh,
I want some of that footage. How can I purchase some of that footage, sir?
boy.
Free use of my shorts. I'm not going to file a complaint against you.
All right on. I need my inside. I need my inside man.
I know, right? They can't say nothing if I filmed it.
Yeah, I'm just one man. What happened to Gammon's stuff? What got retracted? All right, see you again.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It says, he did it. He retracted them. I thought somebody erased them.
Oh, I was gonna say I see everything.
Because I don't ever, I never erased anything.
In the StreamYard, it'll show you their comment even if they retract it. You have to look at it on YouTube to see if it's actually, if they retracted it or not.
That's funny.
Got it.
I'm watching. Oh no, I don't want that one.
So Dave, the real question: have you done a mock draft yet?
He has. I'll answer for him.
Mm.
He's already sampled from the teat, and he is addicted.
You've cheated on us, David?
Well,
You're with some other whore?
Every now and again, just by myself. It's like
you fiddle with yourself in the dark without us.
Sometimes you have to be good to yourself. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it is so. At this stage, it's like, all right, the prospects are here. the CPU, the random setting, you can play with that all you want. But it's like the real NFL draft, I feel like the CPU random should be turned up a little bit because of what actually goes on.
That's hard for me to do.
Especially after the first 2 rounds.
That's hard for me to do, but I respect it.
But because it's like that one guy who I think I can't remember where he plays. Juice Scruggs.
Penn State center. He now plays for the Houston Texans.
So
I only know because he was on my draft special.
He was picked in the draft way earlier than he was projected to go, like by 2 rounds, if I remember right.
Yeah, you are absolutely.
This is a while ago, but
correct.
it's like that's just one example of what actually happens in the NFL draft.
I want to say he had like a 5th round grade, and they might have taken 3rd, 4th.
Well, team boards and what we look at are 2 different things. They're over here.
Unfortunately.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so the first 32 picks, you usually count on like 3 to 5 rando picks, like the Raiders, generally the Giants, usually the Cowboys. Like, there's 5 teams generally that have like the crazy pick first round. Second round, maybe actually only like 2. It weirdly goes a little better in the second round. Third round, all hell breaks loose. Nobody's boards are the same anymore.
So I'm already at the end of the 3rd round. I still like players. So I know this isn't the deepest draft ever, but I am finding some very nice players that I like. So,
and second, third, you can maybe still find a guy. But go on.
But it's not 6th round deep this year.
Yeah, like last year, I felt like I found studs everywhere.
Now, every time I hear that this isn't the deepest draft, it's like there's going to be someone found late, by several teams, and that's kind of my focus this year. I've been looking at like the small schools, the guys we don't hear about, and you never know what you're going to find, right? Like
This is a draft not based on numbers,
but
but on projected talent. I feel like
Athleticism is what I
like the number 1 tight end from Oregon, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know about it, man.
Sadiq.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I don't think he's like a blue chipper, but some people do.
And that's what I'm saying. He's the number 1 tight end on the board. They got him going first. I don't know.
Yeah, you're talking about a pass catcher, right? Like not much.
Yeah, he's like a pure.
But he can
Hell
block.
yeah.
He can block a little. He can block a little.
But I think he's only had limited games too. I think like when you draft him, I think you're purely drafting on potential.
If you're able to take a tight end in the first round, God bless you.
For real.
Well, remember Oregon's passing offense. It's kind of it's really good in college. Once you hit the NFL, though, right? Like we actually got their running back from a couple years ago on our squad, and we got to see him in limited snaps and the Seahawks blowout. And it was
I remember you liked him, and I liked him too, David.
I was watching him just run over people, get 6 yards. I'm like, this is kind of what we needed during the season, but it's Shanahan's way. You're rookie. I'll trade a pick to the Washington, Commanders for Brian Robinson, and you're setting. It's
he probably doesn't know the plays yet. I guarantee you, because all the variations of plays that Kyle has in one play and all the shit that he pulls,
he asks
a
lot from his running backs.
That's why everyone has to
graduate
from Harvard. Yeah, you got to graduate from Harvard or Yale to play on the Niners, and that's kind of a problem.
Or
what about Juszczyk?
One guy Harbaugh.
Isn't he Stanford?
Sorry, I still miss him. I never wanted him to go. Like,
isn't you Stanford though? He was Stanford, right?
Stanford's the Harvard of
No, he was Harvard.
Was he Harvard?
He was Harvard. 99% sure, but let me double check.
Harvard. The one player Harbaugh suggested to us that was actually good, unlike Ronnie Bell and Jake Booty.
Don's kind of Don.
Harvard.
When you get the cup, now Tony and Bryant are going to be mailing you that cup. When you get it, you're going to have to hop on and show it off. As well.
Yeah, you have to exhibit it.
Yes.
What is it like they do on The Price is Right? You got to show it off.
Yeah.
Like it's Pimp My Ride in 2000.
Ooh, okay, Crazy Juice. He went to Harvard. That's confirmed.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
All right. So John Jay is asking you, Levi, what's your thoughts on your head coach?
As much as I wanted an OC guy, this guy's a lot like McDonald. He left the Ravens just like McDonald did. So Harbaugh kind of forced him out. He still went and made a name for himself. I kind of like him. He's a lot like McDonald. So I'm excited, and it seems like he's putting together a hell of a staff. And even the fans are very excited, and we still have a couple more to go.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yeah, by the way, Kenyon Sadiq, 14 games, 2 years straight. 300 yards last year, 560 yards this year.
Not much.
Exactly. Like, that's the number 1 tight end in the draft.
He's a physical guy, though.
Yeah, 6'3", 245, so he's a little short and a little heavy. His 40 time will drastically affect his draft stock, I bet, because of it.
Like, it's not going to happen, but, like, if the Rams wanted to take him since they have 2 first-rounders, their tight ends would be pretty nice, man. And they got Ferguson last year, both from Oregon.
At least his run blocking is probably, like, upper 75th percentile, so not the best, but better than majority of the class.
Hey, so really quick, I was looking back at Niner drafts, and you know how we all always joke about the Niners, always, oh, they're going to take a defensive lineman, they're going to take a defensive tackle, they're going to take a defensive end. Guess what? They actually they don't do that. I look back to like 2017, and the Niners have taken Solomon Thomas, Nick Bosa, and Javon Kinlaw. Those are the only linemen that they've taken early in like the last 10 years or 8-9 years, something like that. So why are we all always joking about the Niners only taking D-line with their first pick?
So Todd Monken he's a former Ravens coach?
Yeah, he was our offensive coordinator the past 3 years.
Or more than that, I thought. No?
Lamar did take a big step in year 2 under him, the year he actually didn't win the MVP, where he should have won the MVP the second year, but not the first year, to be 100% honest. But year 3, huge regression. Huge.
He's been a lot of places.
Yeah, he has. He's very veteran.
And he's made lemonade with lemons.
Hear me out on this. If you have David Njoku or Harold Fannin Jr. in fantasy next year, big thing. We hired him because what he did at Georgia with their tight ends in their national championship team, where, of course, they had Brock Bowers and Darnell Washington, the 300-pound tight end freak that's on Pittsburgh that trucks people. And the thing is people forget this. Darnell at Georgia had like 500 to 700 yards receiving as tight end number 2 in that offense at like 250 to 300 pounds, trucking people. So Todd's pretty good with tight ends.
He's also very good with quarterbacks.
Yeah,
I believe you added him because you wanted to juice up Lamar.
Like I said, Lamar took a huge step in year 2. Lamar was in control of the offense, calling things. Year 3, it wasn't that Lamar mentally took a step back. It was the O-line took a huge step back. And like I talked to Terradome last week, it did look like lazy scheming from Todd Monken. It looked like he'd kind of given up. And I think that was Harbaugh.
I think he needs an exciting young quarterback like Shedeur Sanders to get him motivated. That's what I think at 60 years old.
Yeah, I heard a lot of rumors Deebo Sanders might come back to the Niners.
Oh, God, no.
Are they going to pull a crazy move and draft a quarterback, Kenny?
I'll tell you right now. The Cleveland? I mean, no.
Yeah, you predicted it.
No. Yeah, I did. But you know what? Just do that next year. Right?
I agree. Agree, though.
Start Shedeur this year with Monken at the helm there. He's good at motivating young quarterbacks, apparently, if you look back at his resume. And so what happens is if they still suck, then you have an early pick and you still take Manning. So what the hell?
I'll raise you one on that, Kenny. You wait for the quarterback next year, and you don't even get a wide receiver this year. You go draft. There's a couple good tackles there at the top. You go get a tackle, and next year you go get Jeremiah Smith and a quarterback. 2 first-round picks.
I 100% agree. With the first 2 picks, the Cleveland Browns, with their first 2 picks, need to go tackle, because there are plenty of wide receivers that they can get in the 2nd and 3rd rounds. And so chill. Fix that O-line. The D-line is nice.
Hold on, guys. We got someone that pulled in here. He's from Houston, Texas.
Houston.
Papa! You survived the freeze!
Papa J, formerly Dr. J.
That's he has the Ravens shirt on tonight.
Uh-oh.
What is?
No, I'm just messing with you.
You have me lead it in,
Get On Kid says the Steelers are the stupidest franchise in professional sports.
Oh, what's up, Get On Kid?
Well, that tells us everything. I'll be honest. I went to the liquor store the other week, and I looked at my Steelers buddy, and he immediately was like, fuck him, dude. Fuck him. I didn't even say anything to him. I just looked at him.
McCarthy.
I was like, well, I guess that answers that.
McCarthy and bringing back Rodgers. What a bummer.
Is he really?
Browns are taking
I'm pretty sure that he would love that. So he doesn't do anything at quarterback. He doesn't have to actually develop a quarterback.
Now, there's this one guy I know. He made this offseason prediction that the Browns will pick a quarterback with their first pick in this upcoming draft.
Yeah. Browns?
But I'll tell you why.
After they got Shedeur, Dylan Gabriel, they still have Watson. They signed Joe Flacco, and they had Kenny Pickett.
Gone.
How many
Why would
quarterbacks
they
they
want
need?
to give up on their Pro Bowl?
They're not going to
George
do it.
Sanders?
Like I said, they'll probably do it next year, actually, and they'll probably give Shador this year. So
Why they
if
don't
they,
let
if they
why they
roll
don't
with Shador, they
release
don't need to get a quarterback.
Watts so they could
Because-
That's
drop
right.
that
If I was
salary cap?
Shador, I
Next
would have
year-
just declined.
Next year, the Browns could have Dante Moore or Manning. They're both going to be there, and if they're that bad again, which
I think it was
you
Ryan
should
Clark
be,
was saying it. It's a
which you
joke
should
now.
be tanking if you're the Browns.
They should
you should be
release
tanking.
Watts so they could have that contract now because they're paying them a lot of money right now.
It's all
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Fully,
It's
fully
all he can.
guaranteed.
Does
So
it?
even if they cut him,
If they cut him early, they
makes more.
actually have to go in the hole more.
Yeah, he makes more.
Oh damn!
Yeah, they
so
owe
don't wanna
more
do
money
that?
up front immediately.
Oh damn!
The Browns the Browns leadership, they're already blowing this. So good luck to the Browns.
That's crazy.
They should have gotten Condoleezza Rice to coach, just like they wanted to a few years ago.
Wow,
You guys heard about that, right?
I must have.
Yeah, no, Condoleezza Rice was. They were thinking about having her be the head coach of the Cleveland Browns right after the Bush administration.
I was thinking about hiring Christy Nome to my pet sitting business.
I would love to ask Chimera how he feels about the Bills brought in Phillip Rivers. He said, "No thanks, guys. I'm out." And they're like, "Okay, I guess Joe Brady, you can have the job." Like, that's not a good look. That's not a good look.
They've been doing OCs and DCs dirty for a long time, though. Come on.
Yeah,
Nothing new. Nothing new.
Where's
But
Sean
Schwartz,
McDermott going to land? Has he signed yet?
He's taking the year off.
Oh.
Who's that?
Yeah.
What coach is that?
So,
Him and Mike Tomlin are done for the year. They're not going to do anything.
McDermott.
Yeah.
Is that guy the Buffalo guy? Used to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here's a question for you guys.
But he was
Do
a
you guys
DC.
think that Mike Tomlinson, Tomlins. I always say Tomlinson. Mike Tomlins.
He
Is
wishes.
he going to take the same path that Bill Cowher did and go do some TV commentating and never come back to the NFL?
You get bored of that when
Like
you're a
like
coach.
Tom Brady's doing?
I think you get bored of that when you're a coach, man.
You kind
Get
of
bored
do.
of what?
He probably
Yeah,
wants to
but
chill
Did
with
you
it.
see him at his
What's
daughter's
sitting-
volleyball game, though? He
wants
looks
to-
fucking 10 years younger.
Sitting in the booth with some dumbass.
He probably wants to chill with his family.
To get paid millions?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
but-
Corona said. He
Yeah, but
got
when
he
you
got
don't-
a photo taken at him first time
Should have
out.
plenty of money already.
And he's just enjoying being able to go to his like daughter's volleyball games and shit. And he
You can
looks so
only- hey,
happy.
Don't miss that stuff, man. It's only one opportunity.
Mike McDonald, did you see Mike McDonald's interview about his kid?
No,
How he sees like jacked for only 30 minutes a week right now during the season?
It's crazy.
that's crazy.
Yeah, 1 day a week for 30 minutes is all he gets with his kid, really.
That's,
that's
quite
tough.
quite a sacrifice. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that's why he's in the Super Bowl. That's why I never wanted him to leave Baltimore.
To be honest, I don't think I could leave my kid's side, but I don't have a kid, so
McDaniel, was he on the Rams coordinator like a couple years ago?
my God.
The Seahawks head coach?
No,
He was
the
on-
Ravens DC.
Yeah, he was our Ravens DC. And
Oh,
before that, he was up for the defensive coordinator job like 5 years ago. But Harbaugh gave the job to Don Wink Martindale, who was a disaster, who's out of the NFL now. And he actually, McDonald left us and went back to college, dominated in college. And then Harbaugh gave him the job. He got back to us, I should say, gave us one of the best defenses we've ever had in our history, and then took the head coaching job and left.
that's
And now he's
crazy.
in the Super Bowl. Yep. Yeah. It's why another reason why we hired Jesse Minter. Minter and McDonald were very close, and Harbaugh got rid of both of them, despite them being obviously incredibly talented
Well,
young coaches.
He didn't want them to make
Take
him
over.
look bad. Yeah.
I got
they
a
want-
feeling. I got a feeling about something. Like Seahawks already know what to come about on the Niner Stadium, so they got an advantage on there. What else they got advantage on? The defense pretty good.
I've seen so many memes about it. 49er fans cranking up the amps at that substation as the Seahawks are practicing for the Super Bowl.
It's so crazy. I mean, teams host Super Bowls. You don't know. I mean, it's so ridiculous. I don't even think about it. But whatever.
But the Seahawks has advantage because they play there 2 times a year. You know what I mean?
Who cares who wins the Super Bowl in your stadium? It wasn't against you.
Yeah, that's true too.
It's just a venue.
Yeah.
But
Here
still-
we go. Here we go. From the Bay Area, we got John Jay. What's
Hey, what's up,
cracking?
John?
Yay!
Sorry, I'm late. Today was my last day of work, and so I was meeting with my bosses, and they're gonna miss me. So they really like me.
Yeah.
Good.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Which manager did you beat up?
The HR people, because basically, I'm a liaison, so I'm not like a teacher. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a.
The kids can't relate to John Jay because he's from the streets, and those kids are spoiled brats. And those kids are spoiled brats, and they're like, we can't learn lessons.
More like HR is a scam. We're here to help you. No, you're not. You're here to protect management. Fuck you.
Yeah,
John Jay from the
That was
hood.
my other job, Kenny. That was my
HR.
other job.
Oh,
John Jay's from the hood. John Jay's from the hood.
I heard a rumor. One of the reasons why Kenny left, I think New Jersey to California, is he was a top G.
I had to get out of there, bro. I couldn't. They were gonna take.
What are you
me
talking
out.
about? Kenny snitched on the mob, bro, and they put him in witness protection. Kenny's not Kenny. That's Samuel right there.
I could never do that in
His
NBA.
name is
on the
Sammy, you
computer.
know.
You know how many mobsters?
I'm Sammy
and
K,
Niners fans?
man. You know what I'm saying?
The mobsters love the Niners. I could never risk it.
Didn't they have to call
What you
off a
got,
UFC fight because there was like weird betting right
What are you
before?
smoking on?
Right now,
Which one are you talking about?
Amaretto
324?
sour
324 went
smalls.
on.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. I just saw Dana White had a press conference about it.
Pretty good or what?
Oh no, they
Wonder
called
if I
out. Or was it? Are you talking about McGregor's fight? I heard something about McGregor's.
I'm not
fight.
sure. I'll see if I can find it.
Towers 206. Can you blame any dogs? Are there any dogs nearby that you can blame for that?
Papa J, you ready for Kyle Tucker to come through this year?
Oh man, I'm ready.
So
Yes,
Let's
I'm
do it again,
ready.
man.
I don't know.
John Jay's gonna be so happy we win and go 3-peat.
So I don't know if I was
Man.
the only person, but Rudy went live after the game, and all he was doing was talking crap about the 49ers.
Why? What a waste of breath.
I don't know why.
I had
This
to
is
go
Papa
and
J.
say
Do you watch
something, too.
UFC?
Yeah,
324. Johnson
Yeah.
versus Hernandez.
I thought he was hurt.
Apparently, it was because there was betting.
I don't know why he
Oh,
was talking
really?
shit about the Niners. His team lost against the Seahawks too. You know what I mean?
Well, he also said that the refs cheated at the last drive. I don't know. Again, I don't know where his brain is.
Yeah, but
He
their
was-
team was healthy.
You got a brain?
The Rams.
He was in bounds. He's in bounds.
Yeah. By the
Rams
way,
were healthy.
Papa
They
J,
had an
Dana
MVP.
said we got a call from the Gaming Integrity Service and said, I'm not doing this shit again. We pulled the fight. So he got a call from the FBI Gaming Service about suspicious betting on the fight.
What's
and that's
up,
why 324
Pedro?
was canceled.
What's up, Pterodome? Also,
Pterodome. So
that
no,
means
that was
that,
just that one fight, not the whole UFC.
Correct,
that means
correct,
that,
correct.
What?
Yes, sir.
Seahawks fans
Patty
are
lost
going to
that
be
one.
in the Bay Area, so that's going to suck.
For them.
We all
North Pterodome.
Oh, God.
Hop in, brother.
Hey, Papa J, my kickboxing coach used to be part of the Gracie competition team.
No kidding. Damn.
Levi,
Dude,
I told you. Levi,
He
I
was
told
like
you-
5'6". That man was fucking vicious. Like,
Levi, I told
Yeah,
you
I'm
already, didn't
5'6".
I? That we trained with Hickson Gracie in northern
you
New
did tell me
Jersey
that.
at Bushido Ryu when I was really little for like 2 years.
How great that would be.
I didn't
I'm so
understand
shit at
at the
jujitsu.
time.
So I haven't been listening to the news. What is the big NFL news besides the Super Bowl?
Oh, Bill Belichick
Ooh, I
didn't,
mean-
didn't get first ballot Hall of Famer. Bill Belichick was denied.
Ooh, that is a big one. And who was it? The
Eli
Cowboys head
Manning,
coach
Manning,
isn't going
too,
to the
for the
Hall of
second
Fame
time.
ceremony now.
And no Eli Manning either.
Second
And I
time.
agree.
His girlfriend. Just because he can pull some 24-year-olds. That's why.
Oh.
Bill belly chicken.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it was the Rams owner. Still upset about something. Was it the Rams they cheated on or something? I don't know.
Oh my
They just
God.
basically they're saying it's one of the owners prevented it.
It
I
was-
only
it was
see
the owner's
one call
granddaughter.
the referees missed. Only that face mask, and that's it. I don't know what else he was complaining about.
Hmm.
I mean, we got McCarthy as the head coach of the Steelers now, reuniting with Aaron Rodgers.
Reunited.
And it feels so.
so good.
As soon as David got back. Good job. That was good job.
No, don't touch me there. This is my no square.
Is that what alligators say over there in Florida? Is that the new alligator song?
Exactly. That if a gator's charging you, you got to do the no square song. Everybody knows.
Hell no.
Do not take advice from me. I am not a wildlife professional. Some guy, but the guy on the internet said.
So
I mean,
were you guys saying something
That's not a
about
bad
what
idea.
about
That's not
what
a-
about the allegations of cheating and taping other people's practices and deflating footballs and stuff?
Hold on,
I don't-
we'll get
I
to
don't
that
think-
in a minute.
Yeah, I'm just saying those are a couple
Browns
things.
get a
to think
new
about.
dome. They're getting a dome.
Woohoo and shit.
Ooh, the Browns.
Sorry, my bad, David. I mean that.
So this. Oh, you're good. Now, Spygate.
Yeah. Deflate gate.
Spygate. Deflategate.
Tuck rule. Tuck rule invented.
Oh yeah, that should have been a fumble.
Inventing
They're probably
rules.
They're crediting Tom Brady.
The Raiders should have been in that
winning
Super Bowl
all
that
those
year.
Super Bowls for Bill Belichick, so he's not that great of a coach because Tom Brady made him look good.
Well,
It should have been
Tom
the
Brady
Raiders and the
left
Rams
he
that
couldn't
year.
win.
I have
Tom
talked about
Brady
this
left and he
before.
stopped winning.
You guys want to hear this
might have something to do with it?
real quick? You guys,
Maybe.
listen to this real quick. Listen to this. Bill Belichick, head coach in 11 seasons without Brady as his quarterback. 84 and 103 record. 43 and 48 at home. 34 and 72 versus teams who were 500 and better. 56 and 79 with a first round pick at quarterback. 68 and 85 with Pro Bowl quarterbacks. 8 losing seasons, 0 Super Bowls, 0 conference titles, 0 division titles, 1 playoff win 29 years ago.
Yeah, he needed Tom Brady.
Didn't hurt.
Yep, that's probably one of the reasons why he's not on the HOF.
So
then.
Andrew Wilson is asking, why give bad teams anything new? Browns don't deserve a nice dome. And
Well-
I can't argue. I
Well,
can't
no,
argue
think
with
about-
that.
That's a big market. We've talked about this before.
In
There's
Ohio?
a lot of people. Ohio is a dense state, and there's a lot of people. That's why they have multiple teams. That's why they can do that. And so a team like Ohio, they want them to succeed. And so it's better that the more fans they have, the more excited they are about football, the more money everybody makes. And that's really what it comes down to. And so the Browns, just think about it. They've never won a Super Bowl. They still have fans. That's a credit to itself. Like,
Fun fact.
these people keep coming back for more. Give them
Fun
some
fact.
nice place to sit.
Fun fact, technically the Browns and the Bengals are the same organization because Paul Brown created both those teams.
Yeah, well, Bill Walsh used
Yes,
to work
this
for
is
the
true.
Bengals.
Oh yeah, like that's also-
Collinsworth.
that's also another stupid thing. I was watching a Bill Walsh documentary on the NFL Network back in the day, and the owner was like, "This West Coast offense will never work in the NFL." And then they're like, "Bye-bye, Bill Walsh." And he came to San Francisco, and look what he did for our organization. So yeah, that's
Thank you, Bill Parcells, to this comment real quick.
Mhm.
Hey, we're
Yeah,
talking
man.
about the Browns too. So Bill Belichick was a Browns head coach too at some,
He was.
Yeah.
he was.
at some point.
I know, like
For Matt.
if the Browns didn't
Sorry.
die, and ESPN used to do I don't know if they still do the 60 or the 30 for 30, where if the Browns did not move to Baltimore, they were building something. And so at the end of the documentary, the first GM of the Ravens was part of Bill Belichick's team. Like I said, if you
It's a small football world.
I don't know, if you have ESPN and you're able to watch those 30 for 30s, those are fun documentaries. My favorite one is the one where they did about Randy Moss called Ran U, where basically all of his high school teammates, besides Randy Moss, didn't work out for those guys, just to say the least. It wasn't really good for them.
Huh. Well, that's what happens in a lot of high schools. Only one or two guys come out and make
The
it
U
to the
ones are good
NFL.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the Marcus Dupree one, the running back?
No, I haven't.
What was it? Oklahoma, I think. I want to say it's one of the early 30 for 30s. It's a great story, honestly. He never really made it to the NFL. It's a story about concussions and CTE. And
Yikes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now I know a
couldn't
lot.
mute myself while I eat a Culver's burger.
I know a lot of people are not huge soccer fans, but the one with Nelson Mandela with the rugby team during a very volatile, for those who are young, a little backstory. Nelson Mandela went to jail. He was released and he became the president. And one of the things he tried to do to unite the country was rally around the rugby team, and it was a successful rugby, and it was a really good in detail how the people at the time, they interviewed a lot of people. I think, in my opinion, now again, I'm a bit of a soccer fan, one of the best 30 for 30. Like, that is like, you look at what's going on in current events, watch that and see how volatile that country was in South Africa. So yeah, the 30 for 30s are really good. I haven't seen like the ones after like 2014.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of them, to tell you the truth. I'm gonna have to check them out.
It's been a while since I watched Sports Center or ESPN or whatever.
Some people on YouTube upload some of them. You know, if you don't want to pay for the $40 plan.
Yeah.
Hey, make sure you smash that button.
That's
Sure,
right.
though. Yeah, 30 for 30.
Smash the like button and sub to the channel.
Yeah.
Before I got in here, you guys were talking about the draft, and I think Levi said we shouldn't draft a wide receiver. Is that what I heard, or were you guys talking about a different team?
There's only a couple deep positions this year, like maybe 3 or 4, maybe 3.
I was talking about a
wide
different
receiver?
team, Papa J.
Oh, we were talking
Okay.
about the center from Baltimore.
That too, yeah.
Don't you touch my Linderbaum.
He's coming to the Niners.
I don't know why he'd want to be honest with you.
Right? He
So,
probably get hurt too, huh?
No offense.
So I was talking to Mr. YTC last Saturday, and I've never ever seen him so happy that Harbaugh is the head coach. I've never seen him so happy.
Let's see after 1 year how happy he is. Let's wait a year.
Like we said, let's see if Cam Scatabo can stay out of the doghouse.
Apparently, Scattaboo is a wild man. So I went to college with somebody, and we called him Taco because his last name was Bell. And he used to smash his head into shit all the time and like get drunk as F. And
I mean,
like
Arizona is a fucking party college.
Yeah,
Like,
I went to University of Delaware in the 90s. It was extremely party. It's extreme party.
From the
And so
streets or
anyway, this kid hit himself in the head so many times that he actually died from some complications from that shit. And right now people are talking about Scattaboo already having CTE or like joking about it, whatever it is. It's like this dude's a little reckless, and that's got to be dangerous. Luckily, he wasn't too early of a pick for the Giants, but I mean, he kind of scares me. Like, I feel like he's going to hurt himself like doing motocross in the off season and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
So Kenny,
Yeah.
I did a complete CPU draft.
okay.
Like real quick. I mean, just to see what they think we're gonna pick.
Yeah.
Look at what they got, the 49ers. The Caleb Lemieux. Oh my goodness.
That's who I took.
wouldn't-
That's who I took with my first pick.
I wouldn't hate this draft. Jack Slaughter, the center from Florida.
That's a nice pick too.
McNeil
I've
Warren,
seen
the
Lomu
center
going
from
in the top
safety
10,
from
by the way.
Toledo.
Listen, those top three are nice as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, and then Amari Reed Adams, the guard
He's
from Texas A&M. Dude,
Actually-
I would not hate this draft. I would. Holy cow!
Yeah, I also
I don't know
hate this
much
draft.
about Skylar Gill Howard though. I'm gonna have to
Same
check
here.
that guy out.
Same
Is
here.
he
The Texas
is he
Tech,
from the
though.
Gators?
No, Texas Tech, Skylar.
Oh, Texas Tech. Oh, okay.
But the Lomu and the Slaughter picks I love, but the Niners ain't going to do it, and we all know it. It's not going to happen.
That's exactly it. This is the computer, folks. It's not us. picking.
And also Lomu
This
This
is
is analytics.
as much as
that
I
guy-
love
that guy.
Lomu is the second guy. So we're getting the McGlinchey again. Remember we did this last time where we didn't get the first Notre Dame tackle. We got
We
the
need
other
a
Notre Dame tackle.
like a rusher.
I don't know. Was it Bucky
need a
Brooks?
pass
Someone put out
rusher.
their mock draft today. The
Everybody
first mock
has.
draft has y'all taking offensive tackle Monroe Freeling.
Yeah, I don't think he's
not sure
gonna
where
go-
he's from.
I don't think he needs to go that early, to be honest with you. And again, the Niners are not going to take a tackle. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I want to say I saw
Phil
the,
Williams
yeah,
coming back.
that guy, by the way, David, Spencer Fano was mocked at the 3rd overall pick to the Cardinals.
He could be the
So-
third best player in this draft. Absolutely.
Yeah, he'd have to be
You got
dropping pretty hard. He's the
right
number
now,
one
Bain-
tackle, even over the Miami guy.
There's a lot of right tackles and left tackles in this draft, actually.
Yeah, there's gonna be some good tackles in the first round, like maybe 5 taken.
But yeah, they're all going to be taken before we.
But
pick.
after that, holy shit, there's nothing.
No, there's not, and we're not going to get anybody.
Nah, y'all will probably find one.
We are going to get a defensive end, and then we're going to get a wide receiver, and then we're going to get a cornerback. After that, it's a toss, and
I think it's wide receiver.
Actually, what
defensive
happened to that
end.
guy from Miami about that late hit?
there's
and
a
they didn't
lot
call
of
it?
there's a lot of good wide receivers. I just think we can wait. I think the Niners will want a defensive end. Okay, so like before, I don't know if anybody actually
Anyway,
heard
so
me.
that's who the Niners drafted. The CPU had us draft.
Yeah,
Who else we got here? We got Levi. So where's Baltimore? There's Baltimore.
we haven't taken D lineman in a long time.
All right,
I mean,
Levi. This is who the CPU had you draft.
Yeah.
Who they getting?
Edge.
I mean, I like.
What's funny is I've taken that guard several. I think that's the one from Penn
that's
State.
my
I've taken
guy.
him a lot in my first round.
That's
I
my
trade
friggin'
down a
guy.
lot to take him.
From what? From Penn State?
Okay.
Yeah, I've traded down a lot. Usually what I do is I trade down like 4 picks because he's a little too high for 14.
He is.
That's only if the elite edge rushers are gone.
He'll be gone by the time we pick. And that's the first guy I sent to McNiner this year in a short. I sent him that guy.
5
Yeah,
sacks.
I don't know if-
This guy-
and I've seen
this guy
him.
has the same numbers and stuff as Mikael Williams there.
He's a DE. You take your chances.
Yeah, I'm not a
He's
huge
DE.
fan of him. Like, I think all the elite
Malachi
edge rushers are going to be
Fields. Okay.
gone, sadly.
Malachi Fields, though, he's a money wide receiver. Am I correct? Is he a wide
6'4",
receiver?
Big target.
Yeah. 6'4",
Yeah, man.
218
In round 3, that's a
from
pretty
Notre
great pick.
Dame
Pretty great pick.
in Charlottesville.
Who's this guy from Illinois? J.C. Davis.
I don't know that guy.
Dude, the
Oh.
guard was 330. This guy is 335. These are like
So
Yeah, in my mock draft, I took like 2 guards and a tackle and a D lineman. I spent a lot in the trenches in my mock draft.
So, how I look at the draft is like in the recent drafts, like the early drafts, we would take and I would get a lot of pushback by 49er fans that we would draft what we needed. But as the draft has progressed, we draft not for like what we need right now, is what we need for later. And that's how I look at the draft. There's a lot of positions that the Niners have to address for the first time in a while.
I like Coogan.
And we're going to get a lot of players back from injury. And so I really like lower my expectations for what we draft when it comes to the 49ers.
You have to.
I remember one year when we trying to remember. No, it was the Ricky Purcell draft.
When we should have drafted Cooper DeJean.
And for whatever the reason, like Kyle Shanahan said after the draft, he's like, we don't look at the draft board by what the people say. We draft for what we need, and if we believe a player is, gonna be selected, like probably like 10, 15 picks after we passed on him. We would rather draft that player than wait for that player to be, like wait until they fall to us again. And so that was Kyle Shanahan's logic.
Where's that gotten us?
Now, Levi, they got you taking this edge from Colorado, and I say it that way because 6'4", 235.
He's a beast.
That's like a linebacker. That's like a linebacker, but he runs a 4.45.
He's another Mike. What's the guy you took last time? Mike what?
Mike Green.
Mike Green.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Yeah, that's like he's on the
my
line.
God.
He needs to hit the weight room if he plans on playing on a defensive line.
Now he's going around those tackles, baby.
Got to be able to set the edge on a 3-4 though.
Balls down.
I hope
not
our
an
other
edge
tight
setter.
end's all right.
Not an edge setter.
Huggins.
He's a pass rusher.
Yeah.
See what the Cardinals did. A tackle lineman that they do.
Oh,
not
they're going to
address the
definitely take a
quarterback.
tackle. No, they're taking a tackle with their first pick if they're smart.
I think they're going to get a
You
quarterback.
don't think they're addressing the quarterback and jettisoning Kyler Murray?
I don't think there's any
Right.
need to. I think you got to protect the quarterback before you bring him to your team.
Yeah, that's
I
true
agree
too.
with you on that.
I mean,
At least I
that's
do.
True. That's true.
Kellen Moore believes that as well, and me. I don't know who else, but
What do they got? They got Seattle winning the Super Bowl here. They're picking 32.
yeah, dude. That's been penciled in since like week 18. People have been all over the Seattle Super Bowl.
I saw a picture, and it showed all the NFL teams quarterbacks. The backs facing one way. Brock Purdy's kind of towards the back there, but the two guys in the front of all these.
Oh, yeah.
You have to pan in.
to the left.
Sam
the
Darnold
left.
and
Drake May.
May.
Drake
It's like,
May.
It's like, guys.
So that's real then, huh?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I highly doubt it's a coincidence, but they only have 4 draft picks.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
How did they get? Oh, wait. Stop. This is Seattle's first pick at 32, and they get Arvell Reese. That's not going to happen anywhere. Ever.
I'm running a mock draft right now, honestly.
Arvell Reese
can't take myself out of it.
See, this is because McNider effed with the random thing. Arvell Reese is a top 5 pick. He doesn't fall to 30. He doesn't fall to 32 in a million years. So you should take.
I've seen him going number 2 overall.
I would take the randomness down because when Arvell Reese goes 32nd, when he's a second pick of the draft, probably not going to work.
I just hate I can't do all random.
But I'll tell you what,
CPU.
you can change the random, and we'll still take Loman. You'll see it's still going to happen.
When it does random, does it do best available instead of what the team needs?
No, it just gets more what it says, random.
So you think Matt Stafford's going to come back for one more year for the Rams, or he's going to retire?
Tackle.
I think he's going to come back, guys.
Yeah,
I think so too.
I think he made it too close.
And the Super Bowl's in that stadium, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what's a good question? A good question is,
I mean, he's not doing bad. I mean, he's not doing bad enough to retire, or
Exactly.
I don't think he's beat up enough.
So you see the randoms on 2. Randoms on 2.
Yeah, 2 should be.
It's
right.
also that website's always a little iffy.
Well, as
until
far
it gets
as
caliber towards the end, it gets way better though.
well, I don't do drafts here, so I can't speak for the drafts. I don't use that.
Where
I
do
don't
you
use.
do your drafts at?
I do the PFF, I do PFN, and I do somewhere else. I forget where else, but I don't.
I
do
went lightning
this.
speed, so the draft's already done.
Yeah. Nice.
How many drafts can you do?
It's
How many?
Name.
So I did a PFF mock draft.
I
Just
only did one.
it had y'all taking edge rusher Akeem Messidor from Miami.
Yeah,
So the
I
second edge rusher.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate that. I've had no. I've
Did the
I'll
whole
have no
thing trying to
problem
get
with
it all.
Do you got to pay for these? I've never done a draft.
No,
so-
not on that.
No.
This is NFL Draft Buzz, Papa J. So it's free.
No,
This is
just
a free
all you gotta
website.
do. All you gotta do, Papa J, is put it in like your Google, your Google machine.
Yeah, Google
NFL mock draft simulator 2026, and it'll bring up a bunch of different sites you can use.
Yeah, just be careful.
Now the only
What
one
do you mean
that
be
you have
careful?
to pay-
Some of them ask you for a card number.
those- the only one that I know is PFF.
They want your big statement.
recently, like in like I think it was like 2 seasons ago.
Nah, just kidding.
They started to force people to pay a monthly plan so they can do the whole 7 because they only let you do like 3 rounds free.
Yeah, that's true. Correct.
Yeah,
That is-
PFF
that is-
does put a paywall.
And so I only do that many picks. You ain't gonna get no money from me, PFF.
Right?
I don't like giving them money at all.
Bro,
so.
I have to step across homeless people to get home, so I can't be
I will
giving
say
money
this.
to. No
I will
offense.
say this: a person who Mr. YTC knows paid $49 just to draft players.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Oh,
you got
there
the
it
dough.
is. There it is. Levi, you guys got Carnell Tate with the 14th pick.
He won't be there either, but whatever.
I've seen Lemon going to us from USC, and I don't want a wide receiver. Like,
Oh,
least
that
that
number
early.
6,
Now, the Tiernan pick is nice though,
the wide receiver for the USC.
and you need
Yes, sir.
you need Tiernan too.
He's pretty good.
But the Carnell Tate, I mean, he's a top 10.
325. That's
I've seen Carnell Tate go 9th and 8th, or 8th, 9th, and 10th around there. For now, but it's very early.
all right. Seahawks. Of course, why does it have them drafted in a corner? They've spent so many high draft picks on defensive backs. The Rams draft 2 corners. I hope
You
so.
know what
I'd
he's
love to have
telling you,
them
right,
play against
Kenny?
2 rookie corners.
He wants
see,
a,
He's saying it's Shador o'clock. That's what he's saying.
no, he wants a
Oh yeah, no, that
Nope,
fool
they
messes.
still got the
that fool
Cardinals
messes with
taking that
pills.
guy.
uh,
Okay. So right now we're messing with the random. We're messing with the random to see how different it makes it. That's the only thing I'm really trying to
So,
accomplish here.
I don't know if
So
you
we're
guys,
going to 1.
I don't
Go
know
ahead,
if you guys
John Jay.
I don't know if you guys talked about this earlier because I got here late. There were people on social media who were screaming and yelling and crying that Shador Sanders doesn't deserve to be in the Pro Bowl. Here's my argument. This is my argument. The Pro Bowl has like lost his luster,
Mhm.
and so for him to be there, I'm not saying like it's not deserved, but like, what do they do in the Pro Bowl? It's flag football.
Yeah, and guys, guess who had the highest jersey
McNina
sales?
called it that year. He said flag
Guess-
football's gonna be here.
Guess what
Yeah.
player had the highest jersey sales?
Oh
in
my God, I
Cleveland?
did too.
And a lot of the old players
Yep,
are very
yep,
upset
you did,
about it
McNair.
because it basically now on their resume, Pro Bowls mean nothing, where it kind of used to mean something back in the day.
No, it doesn't
Like,
mean anything.
Yeah.
Shador's
And,
got a
and the
huge
John Jay,
following.
before Shador, it was the Ravens' Tyler Huntley had no business making the Pro Bowl.
No
Oh,
business.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, with 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, I think, like in a 70
Guys, those
QBR.
Those are just publicists making deals on the side, bro. Come on.
Man.
I'm sure Shador has a huge following on YouTube also.
Yeah, they
He
want
does.
Oh, he
Shador
does.
there.
Just
Shador's gonna have 1 million views on YouTube in like the first 10 minutes just from
Ooh.
doing a selfie from there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they
Well,
want him
this
there.
By the way, David, I'm doing another mock draft and I got the Niners selected. That tackle from Utah is still left on the board.
I told
Somehow
you,
made it down to 27.
No matter what you do,
I
the Niners will
really
take
don't
Floyd.
think that's realistic because offensive linemen are highly valued.
It's just the AI.
But I mean, this is the 3rd one in a row we've gotten him. Then they got
Well,
us taking
I
an
know, I'm looking
offensive
through it.
lineman with the 2nd round pick. We all know that's not going to happen. Come
It's
on.
never gonna happen ever.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm looking at these picks and like,
Guys, we need D line. We're gonna take defensive end, defensive line, and a wide receiver.
I don't put a lot of random on mine. And I'm I'm looking through every single pick. Caden Proctor goes a little before. The Eagles take the tight end from Oregon.
So we have a
The
ton of
Browns. Yeah, go ahead.
No, we
No,
have
go
we have a ton of Niner fans here. Everyone shout out right now. Who are the D linemen and defensive ends that we've taken in the last 10 years? Go. None. None. None.
None.
None. Literally none.
0.
Hold on a second.
Nick Bosa?
Now who?
Bosa, Solomon Thomas, and Javon Kinlaw are the only people that we have invested an early pick in the defensive line in almost 10 years. You could look it up if you want. We can do it today.
also picked DeForest Buckner and Eric Armstead.
What year?
I think
2000,
DeForest Buckner was
That was 16, though, right?
Was he
No,
16?
Well, yeah, I'm talking
15,
about from
15.
I'm talking about
So-
from 2017 to 2026. We've taken 3
That's
defensive
9
linemen.
years.
Yeah.
We should
said
kept
10.
Well, why would I,
Butler.
well, that's how
God.
long Kyle has been here. 9 years.
Since 17, yeah.
Well, Kenny, I don't know if you heard what I said earlier, but I used to get a lot of pushback by people who created content that when Kyle Shanahan's like first draft, we got Solomon Thomas,
Yeah, that's the first guy.
and then the following year we got
Ola.
what's his name, McGlinchey,
Exactly.
and then we got Nick Bosa because like
Correct.
who is dumb enough to pass on Nick Bosa?
The
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
The Cardinals.
Yeah, but the point is that the Niners were not going to let him fall to number
So
3.
dumb. Yeah.
Then
I'm so dumb. There's 2 tackles from Utah in this draft that might go in the first round.
Yeah, and we
And
would
so-
be able to get the second one. We didn't even
Yeah,
get the first best one.
And then Kenny,
You are correct.
when we signed Armstead in the contract and we let Buckner
Walk.
go,
We should have kept him.
his replacement.
Javon.
And so the point of the matter is that like there were a lot of 49er fans who were like, no, all we draft is defensive ends. All we draft.
Yeah, it's BS.
Draft.
Yeah, the BS. I don't
And
know
so-
where this came from.
I know, and so yeah, some people just want to be right, and I
Yeah.
don't want to bring up a content creator, but
Uh-oh.
he's very big on YouTube, very controversial, his takes, but he was the one pushing that narrative.
Yeah. Well, I made a short, and it was very short. And it was about how we took all our 11 picks last year. We took 10 defensive linemen and defensive ends and 1 offensive lineman. That was the whole joke. So I'm glad somebody else noticed.
Well, now keep in mind, like a couple of those years, we didn't have a first round pick from that one bad trade.
Yeah, that's true.
We picked Drake Jackson with our.
Eh,
It was like the late second round pick, but it was our first pick in the draft, right?
correct. Yes, you're right.
So that's where all these people think, oh, we're obviously taking. Okay, no, it's
Yeah,
not true.
And Drake
just-
Jackson wound up getting the same injury that
And we give up 3 first round picks for Trey Lance too.
where your
That's
knee is
another
really
one
effed
too.
up, like Simmons. I forgot the name of it. Patella tendon injury for Drake
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes, Patel.
We also got
Patel
Robert-
tear.
We got Kalia Davis, we got Robert Beal, but those weren't early picks. Like we have not really gone all in on that D lineman like we did last year. And I gotta be honest with you, I kind of, I really like CJ West and I really like Alfred Collins, even though he's a bum.
Mhm.
I still like him.
Now you say that because of how he started out, though.
No, I always liked him.
But
I think you know that, but I like
towards the end of the year, he was in there getting his paws up, being
He's
the
a big
mountain
man.
of a man he is.
He is a big dude, yeah, for sure.
You think
He's
if
a
our first
big
round
dude.
pick didn't get hurt, you think our defense would be a little bit better?
I think we would have probably had a different seeding if no one got hurt, and we probably would have
Yeah.
gone further. That's what I think.
Now random level is now on 3. Here we go.
By the way,
That's gonna
Kenny,
be-
I'm reading the Senior Bowl notes. I would pass on that Notre Dame from wide receiver Malachi Fields.
Oh, really? People were I can't back.
He's
him up
having a
like
good
that.
Senior Bowl. He's in the positives, but they're like still saying he can't get separation.
Oh.
So they're like, yeah, he's living on contested catches, and that's great.
Yeah,
My
But in the
bad.
NFL, we know how that goes.
yeah, I
Well, I
understand.
think it's
that.
just
Like,
a bunch
I
of
get it.
malarkey.
But in round 2, if he's going
I
to
forgot
be
to-
Zay
I forgot
Flowers
to
wide
put it
receiver
on
2
work.
or even
My
3, I
bad.
don't think it's that bad.
It wouldn't be bad, yeah.
Yeah.
In a heavy blocking scheme, too,
Yeah.
because of his size.
Yeah, I didn't mind Kalia Davis, Crazy Juice.
Okay, so here
Yeah,
it
no.
is. We're on
Yeah, no,
random number 3.
he just wasn't an early pick.
With random 3, we took a corner, a running back in round 2. We shouldn't even draft a running back.
Another one?
Guys, don't even look at our old drafts. It's just going to make
That's
you
fucking
sad.
crazy.
It's just going to make
That's
your
another
heart
running
hurt.
back?
We should not even draft a running back. The guy we
We don't
picked
need
up
no
that
running
got
back.
injured, Corey Kenner, he ended up with the Cardinals, and he's on
Oh.
their 53. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You've got to be kidding me.
We don't
What a
need another
bummer.
running back.
No, we don't.
No, we really don't. But also, another head scratcher is Kyle Shanahan, and I'm sure you heard what happened, what Dre Greenlaw said recently about Kyle Shanahan. But also, here we have CMC, who was extremely hurt last year, multiple injuries. He had to go get like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons surgery somewhere, like a secret surgery to fix him. And then instead of like preserving the guy, we give him more carries than 3 guys combined. Like why do we do this? Like, what is happening? Is anybody out there? Like,
because he doesn't listen to Kyle Shanahan, he thinks he's the boss.
yeah, but no, dude. If we want to keep, we need without CMC. What are we? I hate to say it. And so if he's not here next year, what are we gonna do? Get 6 wins again? Like, come on, man. Like, why are you running the guy into the ground? It's crazy.
Random set on 3. Here's Levi's. 2 edges, wide receiver, tackle, defensive tackle.
Wait, this is us again?
No, this is Levi's, but this
The Ravens
6'2", 234.
Romello Height going at
really?
that.
Oh yeah, the edge rusher.
Mm-hmm.
That'd probably be a pretty good pick.
Right now.
By the way,
my only
I know
knock
3
on him
people.
is he's mighty small for the NFL.
I only know 3 people on your team. I hate to say right now. It's too early.
Julian Neal, a Georgia State wide receiver, is apparently one of the guys that really looked good at the Pro Bowl today.
Yeah, I got to look
Good
at that
numbers.
stuff. Don't spoiler it, Levi, for me. I haven't looked at the Shrine stuff today. I haven't gotten into that yet. I have a couple nice websites that I got. Those guys are pretty good.
Go down to Mobile, man.
Does anybody watch the East-West Shrine game?
No,
Yeah, we do have Jordan.
no, that was
James, so-
they're still practicing, right? The Shrine,
Yeah,
they're still practicing, I think.
Yeah, we got Jordan James.
But the one-on-ones
Papa
were
J.
nice.
It's a guy that needs more carries, honestly.
Yeah, that's what Crazy Jews will say. We
What
still
do you
have
think we're gonna pick in our 4th round pick? Another
finally-
another wide receiver or
Oh God,
I
Now
see
listen,
him
we-
like Raheem Mostert,
We need-
Jordan
we need a
James
lot of
hidden in the
things.
back, and he's a powerful running back that's just hidden, just like
Looking at our division
Jordan.
flows.
What's his
what
name?
we definitely
Jordan
shouldn't
Mason.
do is look at what we need.
All right, so here's a question to you guys then, because Dion from Niner Gang Podcast, if you don't know, can check him out. So like and subscribe to his channel from Niner Gang Podcast. We were all on Terradome's podcast. Check out Terradome also. And he brought up a question, and I want to ask you guys this question. And Levi, I know you've been following you're always here with the Niner podcast, so you might know also. This goes to you also. If on your first pick, what position would you pick for the 49ers? Well, and also, if you were to trade that pick for somebody that's already in the league, who would you trade that pick for? It's
that's a good
two-part
question.
Yeah,
I would only trade back. I don't want your old player.
No. That's your only 2 choices.
Oh.
You got 2 choices. One, your first pick, who would you pick? What position you would pick
Okay.
for the 49ers? And the second one is, who would you trade that pick? Or you can make any trade, but that first pick's got to go. In your perfect world, who would you pick out of the NFL to come to the 49ers?
Well, I mean, if you want me to go first, I'll go first.
Yeah, go for it, Kenny.
I mean, I would pick an offensive lineman if that's the question. And then you're saying what I would do, or would I trade that pick to a team? I don't think any team wants my 27th pick, to be honest with you. I mean,
No.
That's it.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, it could be a package deal. Who would
Yeah.
you want on the 49ers on a
Okay.
trade?
I'm about to say, I got you, Papa Jane. I think I just had to think about it.
But
Where y'all are picking.
Hold on. Let
sorry, go ahead.
Kenny finish
Yeah,
first. So,
Yeah.
So you think offensive lineman would be your very first pick?
it'd be my pick.
Yeah. And if you were to trade for somebody,
Okay.
who would it be?
If I could trade for anybody, I'd probably be Max Crosby.
All right.
Yeah.
Levi.
Hard to go against that. So y'all are picking later this
Sorry.
year, which for what?
No, because it's very hard for me to get stuff sometimes, like questions. I fucking start thinking about the question before you start asking the question. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
I'm
know.
already trying to
I only
answer
had
the
the ability
question.
because I had the ability to think about it while you were talking. So.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about it.
We can come
immediately.
back to you, Kenny, if you want to change it
Yeah,
later.
I would
No.
give Kenny a second shot on it.
No,
Like,
no,
let
I'm
him think
good.
on it.
No, I'm good.
Because I had
if
to
it was
think
me-
hard on it. Like,
If it was me, I would take an OT. Period.
because
That's me.
I take it seriously, Papa J. And now,
And
hear me out
I
on
either
this.
want Crosby or Hendrickson. It's that simple. So
So, like we've kind of been talking about, these elite tackles are probably going to go early. Even if they're there in the mock drafts, I think trades will happen. That's just how it's going to go, and I don't think it's worth trading up. Your team's developing young, but I think we can follow the model of a lot of good teams. And you're going to hate this argument, but the Eagles, off-ball linebackers are severely undervalued. And you can find, usually later in the first round, a guy every year there is a linebacker that's kind of a tweener. Is he a 3-4 middle, 4-3 outside? But the dude's talented. And with an aging Fred Warner, still no real great long-term answer at the other two, I think this is a year where there's going to be just like every year, a linebacker sitting there that is incredibly talented. And he'll play outside for now, but he's the heir apparent to Fred Warner. Would be
All right. Now, who would you trade for? Anybody in the league?
I mean, it's hard to argue, like Kenny said, Max Crosby. I think adding a middle linebacker that can move with Fred and with an elite pass rusher, your defense would take off. And the offense we know can kind of get it done. So,
All right.
Yeah.
Corona.
Yes, sir.
What do you think? Who's your first pick? What position would be your first pick for this draft? And if you were going to trade for somebody in the league, who would that person be?
Second one would be probably like everybody's saying, Crosby, and then maybe a left tackle or a rusher.
All right. John Jay, you still there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here listening.
What do you think?
So when people ask me questions like this, I always
I'm listening, buddy. I'm listening.
I always answer the question like this. If my brain was Kyle Shanahan, he only is going to bring players that make sense to him. So if I was Kyle Shanahan, and I think a lot of people would say we need to draft offensive line. Okay. We need to draft offensive line. For whatever the reason, that never happened. So that position, for whatever the reason, and when we do draft, it's always on day 3. And so I look at Kyle Shanahan and I'm like, all right, our wide receivers weren't really good. And so going through, the logistics, my first pick, and I'm not saying it's the best wide receiver class, but in Kyle's mind, he probably will look at a wide receiver if he drafted. If I was Kyle Shanahan and I was going to trade, for a position, he would look at a position that made sense for his scheme. And so I look at teams like Miami, see if there's anything, because, McDaniels was running that offense. He's not there no more. You look at the Miko Ryans, they do have his, assistants and people who were in his, coaching, and so you look at teams like that. You even will look at Los Angeles, because McVay sort of runs the same offense, or even Green Bay. And so you probably would look at maybe the line.
No, but a specific person you would want to trade for.
So I don't think the Rams or Houston will trade away their offensive line. I don't think LaFleur will go for the offensive line, trade with us. So it will have to come down with Miami, and I'm not very familiar with any other players.
This would be your perfect world if you could trade for anybody. Anybody is up for grabs.
Gandhi. Lincoln,
We'll get Crosby, man.
the Buddha.
If I had to trade
Santa.
for a player, I would go after
Teddy Bruschi,
Teddy Roosevelt.
Luke Kuechly or Kuechly.
I
What's
would
his name?
actually, would
For real,
take
Keekly.
Crosby, like Corona says,
guess.
because the Raiders are a dumpster fire, and like I don't know why he wants to stay there in real life.
That's where
but
Lamar's going.
that guy is a really, really good player, and it's just unfortunately he wants to stay at that garbage franchise. But yeah, that would make a lot of sense for the Niners and continue to add good players on the defense. So in a perfect world, if I was the GM, if I was the coach, I would go after Crosby.
Oh yeah.
How about you, McNiner?
Diner's in the shower right now.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay, there he is.
I'm just like I was out of it for a minute though. So what is the?
So the question is,
What's up, Javier?
the question is, what position would be your first pick in the draft? And if there's anybody in the league that you would want to trade for, it doesn't matter what the situation is. If everybody was up for grab, who would you trade for?
He likes Shador Sanders. He told me many times.
Oh, well, the main thing is like I know Shanahan's probably not going to start an offensive player.
No, this is your team, though. This is your team. Who would you want?
This is your fantasy world.
Yeah.
This is your team.
You ride a unicorn. You have
Let's
a horn
see, Justin Jefferson or Jamar
coming out of your
Chase?
ass.
Woo!
I will get Chase.
And what position would you
Jamar.
draft?
He's going to be a free agent. He wants to stay in Cincinnati, he said.
What position would I draft? Man, that's a hard one to answer because I don't know who's going to be available, but it would definitely be an offensive lineman if I was drafting.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Oh,
More
yeah,
than likely
for sure.
a guard because at 27 there's still good guards and centers on the board, so more than likely a guard.
We can only hope.
Well, here's what I think. My first draft pick would be a wide receiver. This is what I answered: a wide receiver, because we have absolutely no wide receivers. Absolutely nobody that can break open, and that's the problem that we've been having. And that's one thing that Brock needs is somebody that can break open, somebody that's fast, that can break open real quick and throw the ball. Because there's a lot of offensive linemen. From what I hear, there's a lot of offensive linemen in this draft that you can always pick down the line after a wide receiver. And the wide receiver that the player that I would pick would be just like McNiner said, Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson would be awesome to have on our team. Somebody for Brock, because we don't have that speedster. We have
Chase. Chase is good too.
Chase is good too. I even said Nakua.
When we Papa J, when we pick, are you happy getting the 5th best wide receiver in the draft? Because that's who will be there. The other 4 will be gone. So my only question is, there are guys out there's like people like Chris Bell, KC Concepcion that you can get at the end of the round, but then they're not like those top 5 guys. And if you look at last year's draft, and you look at like what wide receivers were in that draft, like not many of them like had an incredible year. So now you're going for the 5th and 6th shot, and you're not even getting the first 3-4 wide receivers that are going in the draft. That's a tough call for me. And like McNiner said, I think we need O-line big time, and we could probably still get a top 3 line
And
interior.
But like you're saying, if we're going to get the 5th wide receiver at the position that we're in, then if we take a lineman instead of a 5th wide receiver, then we absolutely have no wide receivers this season.
I want to talk about the offensive line thing too.
You get JJ out because of injury. We have Ricky, who's injury prone. Who else do we have after that?
Well, Ricky wasn't injury prone. Ricky was never injury prone before.
Yeah, there's a lot of players that weren't injury prone.
Here
before.
I just
Not major
you-
injuries, but he takes nicks because he takes big shots because he does play physical.
Just
Well,
real
let's
quick. I
say
just want to
let's say we have two wide receivers that are good. All right, that's JJ and that's Ricky Pearsall. You take one of them out, you have just one wide receiver that can be double teamed, and everybody else is shut down because
No
they're
doubt.
not fast enough. They can't make that break.
Then
They
you know
can't
we
make that long run. So if you don't get a wide receiver in your first pick, which is going to be you're saying like a fifth kind of guy, then we're in trouble as wide receiver. Then we have to
you can stop
really
there.
have to depend. Hold on. You really have to depend on CMC then. And that's the
all
problem
we
that
do.
we had all
That's all we
season
do.
long is that we had to depend on CMC so much because we had no wide receivers.
Let me just round off the wide receivers in the top 7 from last year. Tet McMillan, Matthew Golden, Luther Burden, Emeka Egbuka, Jaden Daniels, Trey Harris, and Jalen Knoll. How many of them really did anything this year? Maybe 2?
How about this season?
3? Right. I'm just
who's
saying
out
it's
there?
really you're like
the
bringing
the
your
offensive
odds
line
down.
argument too.
But the
you're
odds
bringing the
are
odds
that the
down.
better receiver is going to be taken in the first round. But there's so many offensive linemen in this draft that you
The
can't
overall
pick
talent of offensive line is lower.
but
Like a quick snapshot, last year there were 12 offensive linemen in the entire draft class with at least 20% snaps that had an overall grade of 85 or higher. This year, it's only 7.
I don't think there's a lot of
It's a lot less, and that's
I don't
across
think there's a lot of good
O-line.
all O-line.
It's a lot of good O-line in the beginning of the class. Not
Yes, that first 2 rounds, yes.
It's the same
The
thing
first-
with wide
first
receiver.
2-3 rounds.
Same thing with wide receiver. The OTs that we want, they'll be gone. Now, McKnighter's saying we could probably get a top 3 interior offensive lineman and still get a top maybe borderline blue chip because when we're picking, in my opinion, when we're picking, blue chips are gone. In my opinion, there could always be
it depends every year.
Yeah, it could. That's what I just said. You could. That's what I was about to say. Like, you can always hit on somebody later. It always is possible. But I'm saying blue chippers, man, we're picking 27th. We're at that line there. We're getting to the point.
It does get hard right down that far.
And we're screwed. We have a bad pick because we wanted to win a bunch of games this year when we had 0 chance of winning a Super Bowl. We were supposed to do a mini rebuild.
I feel like teams that pick lower, it works out because there's certain prospects that get so much fluff, and that's why they're busts early because they got fluffed up. And that's how you get good players that slip late.
Not to give the Niner fans too much shit, but the Niner fans either want to lose in the playoffs or win a Super Bowl. You can't do that shit every year. You have to take it. And we didn't even do that the year that we won 6 games. We were supposed to this year, from John Lynch's mouth and Kyle Shanahan's mouth in the presser, before this season started, they said, we need to take it down a notch, guys. We got to shed some money. We got to let people go. We can't re-sign everyone we want. We got to get cheap. We got to get young. And we never did it. We were signing this guy off the street, trying to stay in it when we had no shot. Like, I love the Niner fans, man. Don't get me wrong. I love the Niners and I love the Niner fans. But you got to sacrifice something at some point if you want to take the next
step. There's a lot of rumor he's coming back.
Kenny, one thing that I want to commend from you is that you look at the team the way you do, and I know some people may not like that. This is how I look at it. Every season, the team changes, and the team changes. You lose players, you bring in players. You lose players, you bring in players. And again, back to what I said earlier about the draft picks. I used to have these contentious, disagreements with people for whatever the reason. And this is the NFL. Now, I'm going to say a hot take that probably many people will disagree with me on the panel, maybe in the chat. No team is the same in all 32 teams, okay? Because some players want money, some players have a bad year, and then they go to other teams and they get better, and then they're successful over there. The NFL is unfair. It's an unfair league. That's why we have this term bust or comeback, because that's how the NFL is. And so I always look at it this way. I do not want the Niners to tank. And I know one day, probably like 15 years down the road, because we were bad for a long time. I want to remind from 2003 until before Harbaugh came, we were ass. We sucked.
2-11,
I
2-14.
I watched those teams, okay, and a lot of football fans, and this is going to be very disrespectful. In 2019, they popped out of nowhere. These people popped out of nowhere. Why the hell did you not support the team when we sucked? I have always supported this team. Okay. Now, I've not been to Levi Stadiums so far. I've been in Candlestick many times. And those 03 to 2010 teams, that stadium was still packed. Every Sunday. We knew we were horrible, but we packed that stadium. That's being a 49er fan. And so, yeah, back to this situation. In 2024, we went 6-11, but we competed. We fought hard with injuries. This year, injuries happened and our backups stepped up. And Robert Saleh did a really good job with a bunch of young players, and we won a lot of games. And yeah, fans don't want to hear this. Were we going to make a miracle run after beating the Eagles? I don't know, but when we went to Seattle,
about it.
we were reminded we were an injured team playing against a good Seahawks defense. So, sometimes it's good to be punched in the mouth. Sometimes to be reminded.
Yeah, I agree with John Jay on that. Like, I enjoyed watching my Ravens get punched in the mouth this year a little bit. Papa, you said you'd take a wide receiver, right?
Yeah.
Have you looked at any of them by chance?
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying that
There might be a guy, I think, like I'm looking like, I think Kenny's right. The first three, absolutely, they're gone, But the fourth guy on the list, Denzel Boston, a 6'4".
He won't be there. Won't be.
You don't think he will be? He's ranked overall 20th, so.
No, I don't think so.
But after that, I agree with Kenny. I wouldn't touch any of them with the first few picks.
I mean, if
What about that guy from
Boston is
USC?
there, I guess, yeah.
He's ranked the third wide receiver on the board. He'll be long gone.
I still don't love it. I still don't love it, but
He's top 15 probably.
Yeah.
What about the guy from Ohio, that number 4 guy?
He's ranked the number. He's the overall 8th prospect.
Cornell.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I think Spongy's trying to say something because
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Sponge?
My bad,
What'd you say?
Spongy.
No. I personally, I would only take a chance on maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 wide receivers in this whole, or 8 wide receivers in this whole draft.
I mean,
So
he's
if
not
anyone-
wrong.
anyone that would be available.
Hold on. Maybe 10. You want to know who I like in the later rounds? This is probably gonna be one of my draft crushes.
Ooh. How about say make your steak early?
His brother was a former quarterback for one of your teams. They went to the same school. Bryce Lance.
That's the first guy I picked. That's the guy I picked in my mock draft, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I took.
Is he good? So
He has. He's a red zone.
All right, I've actually got him up right here. So let's take a look.
25 touchdowns in the last 2 years in the red zone.
He's played at least in 11 games 3 years straight. He's had back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. Last year had 17 touchdowns. This year 8. Plays for the North Dakota State Bison, so right where Trey went.
Tell me you don't watch
plays primarily out wide, so he's not really a slot guy. But I mean, got one of the best contested catch rates in the draft too.
It's when you can get him.
Question: if you get him, would you bring
6'3", 209 senior?
But also CJ Daniels.
See, I mean, like there's guys where if you have to take a receiver, I'd be fine with taking that guy.
Ted Hurst later on. You know
That's
what I mean?
the guy who he at the Senior Bowl today had a huge day.
We have to go trenches with your first pick, man. We have to every year.
Here are 2 more guys. Skylar Bell out of UConn. I think he was up for the bill.
Bell is ranked pretty high though, Sponge. Like he's going to be for
79th overall according to PFF.
79th overall. He's going to be a
pretty high. That's third round.
But But it's
Third round.
February. It's January. Just
No,
remember.
And he's
this.
right
Remember-
on that. The
Just remember,
combine will completely change half of these grades.
there'll be new
and I
rankings,
agree with it.
boys. New rankings
Well,
coming
here's
right at the
another-
last minute when you think you got everything under control.
Here's one more guy. You know what? Two more guys. The two Indiana receivers, Surratt and Cooper.
Surratt is
Honestly,
rated very
if
high.
there anyone's on Indiana's roster and they're on a tiebreaker, they're gonna get the tiebreaker from you this year because they
So,
showed that they can follow the system.
Surratt is
And,
like
you
a
know,
top
Zach-
10 wide receiver.
He's
He's a top 10. So is Jeremy
yeah.
Jeremy Bernard. Gurmy Bernard or Jeremy Bernard. People also really
I
like him from
might-
Alabama.
I don't really like him, but I might take the chance just for the name brand. You know, the
Okay.
Alabama name brand.
You like Baby Gap instead of just regular Target? I like it. That's cool. It's all good.
I got beef
let
with
me ask you
Target.
this: if you had the choice of the top any top 4 wide receivers, would you take a wide receiver?
I
in the
still
first
wouldn't.
round?
But Levi.
Levi, I got a
Alright.
question. Can you look up a guy by the name of Tyron Montgomery?
Tyrant Montgomery.
But
out of
Papa J,
John
what were you
Carroll
saying?
University?
If there was
Sorry. I grew up
if
in the
you had
80s. I apologize.
an option of any of the 4 top wide receivers, would you change your pick to a wide receiver instead of I think what you picked offensive lineman or a defensive end? No, you picked Crosby, right?
I think 2 of us picked Crosby.
Excuse me, I was about to sneeze. No, you said Levi. You said that you would take an offensive lineman for the 49ers.
No, draft wise, I'm going off ball linebacker for y'all.
Oh, linebacker.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And then I'm bringing in an edge rusher.
So we're not going to
Max
get.
Crosby would good. If you're saying anybody, Daniel Hunter from Houston, of course, would be high on that list. But like John Jay said, you're never going to get him.
Well, you're not going to get like
Crosby
a
makes
Sonny
all the
Styles
sense,
or something
and
like
it's
that.
plausible. And like I said, I feel like I mentioned actually, Sponge, you earlier that y'all have gotten off-ball linebackers at a huge discount late in the first round for years now. N'Kobe Dean, Jahad Campbell, it's paid off. Like
Levi, do you
Here's a
like
guy.
Gabe Jackas? Do you know what I'm talking about? Gabe Jackas.
Gabe Jackass. Gabe Jackass.
Gabe Jackas. Don't be a jackass. He's from Illinois. He's an edge. He's in the Senior Bowl.
I think
He's
like an
260
off-ball linebacker.
pounds. He's
He
6'3".
doesn't want another Lance. Crazy.
So
dude.
I would keep an eye out for Gabe, Jacas.
dude, I'm so
You know
mad about this fucking company coming and me not being able to go to the Senior Bowl. Like
That sucks. You can't go to the Shrine or the Senior Bowl?
I mean, I don't know where the Shrine is. Just the Senior Bowl is literally 9 hours away from me. And like a hotel, because it's Mobile, Alabama, is like 60 a night.
That's where Forrest Gump lives.
So it's like one of those ones I was like, damn. And the practices are free to go to.
Greenbow, Alabama.
Actually, I have a friend up in Mobile or down in Mobile.
Mobile.
Were you guys talking about the East-West Shrine game?
I know, where is East West?
So the East-West Shrine game was created by the Shriners Hospital people.
Oh.
And it used to be done every year in San Francisco until 2011, where they do it like in the state of Texas. And the purpose of the game is to bring every like all-American and like players who are like fifth-year seniors and stuff to like play, and it's really fun. And it's like an all-star game.
Yeah, it is.
That's what the East-West Shrine game is. It's still a good football. I'm not saying it's better than the Senior Bowl.
18-hour drive to get to Frisco, Texas for the Shrine Bowl.
I hate driving more than 15 minutes.
So hold on,
I don't mind driving. I hate stop and go traffic.
I got one more wide receiver
Everyone
name.
does.
I got issues.
I will drive 30 minutes out of the way as long as I don't have to go and stop and go traffic.
Lucky you don't live over here.
You go all the way around in Grand Theft Auto. You don't go through the
California
streets. You go
traffic,
all the way around.
I make a hole through the building. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So I got another wide receiver, Levi, for you to look at. I'm looking
Casey
at his stats
Concepcion?
right now. No, Tyron Montgomery of the John Carroll Blue.
Oh, I gotta do my Duolingo.
Um,
Okay.
the last 2 seasons, He's scored 32 touchdowns
Hmm.
receiving, with 2,600 receiving yards, like right on the dot, in 26 games played. So he's averaging
Is-
100 yards per game.
Are you sure he's coming out in the draft?
That's what they're saying. He's a grad student, so he has to.
Oh, okay.
I
I don't see him. Luke? You said Luke Montgomery?
No.
What did you say?
Tyron. Tyren.
Is
He's
he like
from
a
Texas.
CJ Ruthless guest? Because I don't know. I haven't heard of him.
No, I never.
Sorry, I'll look in a sec.
No
I have a
disrespect.
222 Duolingo streak.
Just saying
I'm not breaking
he goes deep. CG goes deep.
Yeah, no,
so.
I only say that. I only saw his name because I was looking on the
Well, I don't
Montrav
see
website.
I don't see a guy that I really like that I thought was coming out. So we'll see. It's still early, so I'm still waiting for somebody to talk about Ethan Kaliakmanis. One person.
No,
My bad.
I am so mad because Kenny.
Yeah.
I found first of all, I found the 2 papers I made of quarterbacks and running backs for this year's class before the season.
Yeah.
You want to know who I had at number 1 for quarterback?
You had. I remember. You had. Didn't you have Beck or Nussmeier?
No, I had. So I had Arch Manning, but technically I said.
But he's not
only
coming
if he
out.
was coming. I said
Yeah.
only if he was coming out. So my next guy was Cade Klubnik.
Oh.
Yeah, and you want to know? So I had written down 29 guys. You want to know who I ranked at 29?
Who? Ethan Kaliakmanis?
No,
Oh, okay.
Fernando Mendoza.
I don't like Mendoza either, but I don't know about ranking him there.
No, it was before the season, so I was like,
Oh.
I just wanted to put him on there because he wasn't on any lists.
I look for like a killer instinct in a guy, and like Fernando Mendoza helps an old lady across the street with her grocery bags without being asked. And to me, that's not a bad thing. I just don't see like that animal gladiator.
And you'll laugh, Kenny. At running back, I had Kyle Monungai ranked 20th last year.
I had him 10th. No, I had him 20th or 19th.
I think he's a top 5 running back from this class.
Yeah, man, he did a great job.
Because Fernando Mendoza was not scouted by or recruited by any like power, like the best power schools in the.
He wanted to play for Miami. Remember,
he did.
He
wanted to walk on.
He was accepted. Technically, he accepted Cal because that was the only like power school that.
It's a great school to be a quarterback.
And so,
you know what's funny? He had originally committed to Yale, and then he went to Cal.
So
that makes sense. See.
So
who is the wide receiver, Sponge?
Yes, we need another punter.
Brock Montgomery.
So
Tyron.
During this time in Cal, he was 9-13. He had 64% completions, which is awful in college.
Yeah,
and so his brother went to Indiana.
Georgia Tech. Oh, he transferred.
So he wanted to be with his brother, and so I was like, all right, he's gonna go to that program. That program after 1 year, started to become really good, and he was gonna be around like those big offensive line guys to protect them. And then for whatever the reason, like people were telling him, dude, he's blowing up, he's blowing up, and I'm like, okay, it's that Alabama effect. But then watching them play in Indiana, his game just blew up. And I will say this as a Cal fan, we suck. Like we have not recruited, until this past couple of weeks. We've recruited a lot. But
I saw y'all got fucked in the transfer portal by somebody.
So yeah, Clemson and Old Miss are like Clemson and Old Miss are like arguing over our former linebacker. Well, good riddance to him if he doesn't want to be here. But apparently he enrolled in Clemson. He was going to school, and for whatever the reason, Old Miss said, "We'll give you this much. All right, you want more?"
They started texting him.
They doubled his money while and like John Jay was saying, he was on Clemson's campus going to this class. Like,
hey, it's YTC.
So if we have Fernando Mendoza going to the Raiders, like, what do you guys expect
Yes.
from him? Be honest.
What's up,
tell me.
YTC?
What do you expect from him in his first year? 24 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, or do you think he gets 30 touchdowns, 8 interceptions? Like, what do you think?
30 interceptions, 8 touchdowns.
I don't know about that, but I don't think he's going to be as bad as Cam Ward, to be honest with you.
I mean, the offensive line's pretty
I could
bad
see-
there,
I could
just
see,
like Tennessee.
Did you find?
I could see like 27 touchdowns and then maybe like 11 interceptions, maybe 10.
YTC.
Honestly, I got to be honest
You're
with you.
right.
I don't know. It's hard for me to hate the kid because he's a nice kid.
But he's gonna play on the. He's gonna go to the Raiders though. They don't have
Hey,
nobody over
Bungie
there.
rocking the peach for the seat.
They
Hey,
have Tom
YTC,
Brady.
I tell you this much, YTC. When I was 15 years old, I didn't have that much peach fuzz, man. This boy's gonna be growing a beard out to here when he gets my age.
15. Oh, hell.
16 now?
Yeah, who do the Raiders have? Kenny, they don't have
Not
nobody.
yet.
Nope.
They have a couple people. I mean, they have Mayer, they have Bowers,
Levi,
they
you
got
see this?
Genty, they got Besh, they got Dante.
Yeah, I looked him up. He had like 7 snaps.
I mean, he's
What?
going to have some people to play with, but
Hold on.
it's the Raiders. It's the Raiders.
Exactly, the Raiders suck.
Are we?
Yeah,
It's like
we
it's
might
like
be
it's
looking
the
at
it's the
wrong guy.
Browns. It's the
Also-
Raiders. You know, it's
Do you really think that they're going to like just out of nowhere like do better than the Broncos and the Chiefs, even though the Chiefs had an
No,
awful year?
no,
Or-
heck no.
yeah,
I mean, they don't even have a head coach, right?
no.
No, they have a head coach now. They just got him today.
the Browns
Levi,
hired.
you were Levi.
No,
You
no,
were
the
looking at his
Raiders?
defensive snaps.
The Raiders.
Yeah, I thought the Raiders signed. Didn't they sign?
Who
Didn't
they
they
got?
sign? They
I mean,
signed
it's
Clint
on the offense
Kubiak, or they
chart.
want to sign Clint Kubiak when he's
They
done
want to sign
with this.
Kubiak.
Yeah, but
They
he's
wanna
right now.
sign Kubiak.
He's on Seattle though, so
They want to sign Kubiak or Davis Webb.
that's what I heard. Yeah,
But the
Yeah, but they
the Broncos.
officially they don't have anybody.
But
nada.
the Broncos.
Oh, I thought they got somebody already.
But the Broncos fired their.
I think that's the
offensive
I think that's the
coordinator so they
Broncos
can promote
division
Webb.
for like a couple more years.
Yeah, they did.
But like Levi, this guy's playing teams like Mount Union.
From Nichols,
that's
the
for
Nickel
Bo
Colonels.
That's the team he was on previous. He's on John
Right, Papa J?
Carroll now.
Oh, I'm a. Wait,
You
yeah,
might
I
be
got
looking at his
2025.
Nichols.
Bo Nix.
Oh, I'm looking at All Star. That's why. I'm just looking
Hey,
at All
Dad.
Star Weekend.
You're an all-star.
Bo Nix is my boy. Man, if
Man.
Bo Nix was in the was in the playoffs, they would have beat the Pats, and I think they would have won the Super Bowl.
I think it would have been Seahawks and then the Broncos.
Yeah, and I think they would have
Papa
made it.
J, if you talk about Bo Nix so much, people aren't going to think that you're a Niner fan. They're going to think you're a filthy
yeah,
Tell
yeah.
you, I've been following Bo Nix
Thank
since his college years, and I always
You'd be a
said
fake
that
fan
Bo
though. You'd be a
Nix
fake
was the
fan.
next Brock Purdy.
Yeah,
Bo
I did.
Nix is Brock Purdy Jr.
I feel you. I actually messaged Brandon Perna right after they drafted and told it was a great selection. So, and I've talked
Levi, what
with
are
him
your
about
thoughts
it a little bit.
Levi,
May is
what are
the
your
one
thoughts
that-
on Jesse Minter?
Like I was saying earlier, I'm actually kind of a fan of it, even though he's not the OC guy.
He came from Oregon, right? Papa J.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, sir. But I like it, and he's putting together a hell of a staff right now. I saw we might be
You know-
fighting y'all for Webb though for OC.
No,
Joe Webb or whatever his name is.
First of all, Davis Webb. We haven't like actually interviewed him yet. I don't think.
We brought him in for a second.
But here's the thing. He it looks like he's gonna go take the Broncos OC job now because they fired their OC
because they
and lights.
because they can't
They
score.
want because they want him back. So
Yeah, they're gonna
probably-
promote him. Yeah.
they'll
That was the
probably promote
Broncos'
him.
only problem.
If he doesn't get a head coaching job with the Bills or
No, Bills already got the coach.
Yeah, Bill's already.
Mills.
if he doesn't go to the Raiders, pretty much.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Sponge, course mentors, he's brought in Notre Dame's defensive back coach, more than likely to be
I heard-
D coordinator. He's brought in the Falcons O-line coach and running coordinator for the past 5 years, who's also bringing an assistant over as well. They're interviewing Webb for a second time to be the OC, and
Levi,
Yeah.
I saw something earlier.
Maybe
that
Bijan will go to the Ravens.
You guys want that the Ravens want a veteran type offensive coordinator. And I saw you guys are like really trying to get Frank Reich.
No, Frank Wright has not interviewed even once with us, and he is not in the right now. It's between Cliff Kingsbury, who's Lamar's guy. Like I said, we interviewed Webb for head coach, but we brought him back for a second interview. And then the offensive coordinator of the Chicago Bears, who's also been rumored to be interviewing with y'all. And who was the other team I mentioned earlier? It's three of us.
Who, the offensive coordinator for the Bears?
Yes.
So see, my problem with that, all right. First of all, he got out of the thing with us. He declined us.
Oh.
Yeah.
First of all, we haven't actually full out and given an offer for the OC job yet.
Oh, the other team for Webb is the Giants. So it's Eagles, Giants, and us for Davis Webb.
And Raiders and the Raiders.
Well, yes, he's interviewing for Raiders and Bills head coaching, but of course we know he didn't get Bills.
Yeah.
But he's interviewing for 3 offensive coordinator jobs as well.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna get that. I think he's getting the Broncos.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
If not head coach.
So I want to talk a little bit about Joe Brady. I'm very biased.
Let's hear it.
So everywhere Joe Brady has gone, so when he was like a young guy in his 20s, he was there where when New Orleans started winning games again, and of course they lost to the Rams that controversial game, but he was the coordinator there. Then he goes to LSU and he has Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow breaks all kinds of records. Okay, that was his coordinator. Then he goes to Carolina, where he had Kyle Allen and what's his name, Kyle Allen and Teddy Bridgewater, and those guys had quality seasons, even though the Panthers were losing. And so when he was promoted, Josh Allen's interception numbers went down. Now, Josh Allen still threw a lot of interceptions, but his numbers went down. So Joe Brady knows how to coach offense. And I've always said that this guy will be a head coach somewhere, and he will be in Buffalo. And I hope I'm right about it. But everywhere he's gone, he's been very, very successful. His offenses have been up there. And of course, yes, he's coached some really good quarterbacks. So, yeah.
Also, Sponge, last one, we are interviewing the wide receiver coach for the Lions, which, again, makes me pretty excited. I'd be very excited about that hire.
Are you excited about Jesse Minter?
I am pretty excited about it, honestly. He performed really well in college. He performed really well with the Chargers despite no talent on that team. And he restored an edge rusher that we gave up on.
Are you
drafted.
Are you okay with the 5-year contract?
Oh, absolutely. We don't do short-term shit here.
Yeah.
We're like the Steelers. We've only had 4 head coaches in our history.
Wasn't he on your staff at one point?
That's the thing. He was on our staff just like Mike McDonald was. He got ran off like Mike McDonald did by Harbaugh, went back to college, was very successful, came back to the NFL just like Mike McDonald did. And Harbaugh ran off a lot of really good coaches, and Mike McDonald was one of them before he became back to us as a DC. And Mentors was another one. And I think that's, again, why he got the job, because he was one of the guys that was saying what they were doing wrong from the get-go. But no one wanted to listen to the young guy.
Never.
Have you always been dissatisfied with John Harbaugh? Or was
dude.
From the
Quote me this. 2012, Jamison Hensley, NFL.com. The Baltimore Ravens and Joe Flacco have been through 5 offensive coordinators in 5 seasons, the most in NFL history. John Harbaugh has been a problem, and the thing is this, and I try to tell Raven fans this. John Harbaugh came onto a roster that was loaded with Hall of Fame players. Ozzie Newsome is a Hall of Fame tight end and is going to go into the Hall of Fame as a GM. We're only on our second ever GM in history. And again, probably a Hall of Fame GM in the future. It's really easy to look good at your job when you have tons of Hall of Fame players like Ray Lewis and Ed Reed leading the team, and even Joe Flacco. And again, who is responsible for the hires? John Harbaugh cannot hire someone to save his life. We only got lucky with Mike McDonald, and that's why he left. Because Harbaugh passed over him for Don Wink Martindale and many other people.
Is this what the most fan
That's why
base
he's in the
thinks?
Super Bowl.
I've been on Harbaugh's ass for years, man.
So, Levi, can I ask you a hypothetical question?
Let's hear it.
Say the 49ers would have won the Super Bowl, that year you guys won. Do you really
Fire
think,
him.
do you really think that he would have lasted as long as he did?
Absolutely not. We already know from the talks that also Lamar Jackson saved his job. And I've told you all this, but maybe you didn't know. John Harbaugh had nothing to do with drafting Lamar Jackson. The GM, future and current, literally got together, did not tell the owner or the coach, and we have this in podcasts from them talking offseason, and moved up to draft Lamar Jackson because they knew it's what the franchise needed. And it was giving Eric DeCosta his franchise quarterback that he wanted as he was taking over the team. So John Harbaugh doesn't get credit for anything like that. Lamar Jackson was never his. And Lamar Jackson saved his job with the insert, what was it, week 8 or something like that, when they moved on from Joe. I think John Harbaugh is a scam. The whole idea of a CEO coach, scam. And there's a reason why he asked for the largest assistant payroll salary out of any head coach in this payroll or this coaching cycle. It's because he has everybody do everything for him. It's wild. But because again, so he was under Andy Reid as a assistant special or as a special teams coach. 15 to 18 years he was with us. Not once did we ever employ an Andy Reid West Coast system for Lamar. So he never took ownership of the offense. Our offense constantly fell apart. Our defense fell apart after Mike McDonald. Well, he blew 20-something double-digit leads. Okay, obviously he's not doing the defense. 6 rushing attempts. He's not in the offensive coordinator's ear. So he's not fixing the offense. He's not fixing the defense. And after our Hall of Fame punter retires, we also led the league in kickoff penalties and had one of the worst special teams in the league this year, all while leading penalties 2 years ago and being a top 15 basically penalty team for 3 years straight. Whose else fault is that? And on top of the bad hiring, on top of the other shitty comments he makes, I can't stand John Harbaugh. I think he's a scam. My videos have more views than his Harbaugh Coaching Academy videos on YouTube. Let's just say that.
Let's see how he does in New York.
Can I just?
He's got a pretty good roster. He's got a direct line to the owner. He doesn't have to go through the GM. What usurping of leadership? That never. I don't know. Maybe it's military me. You don't usurp leadership, James.
Real quick. So I saw again, of course, first of all, Adam Schefter went on a local Philly radio show. Kenny, you might know WIP, one of the worst
We gotta wrap this up
ever. And he was they were asking him about Eagles, whatever. And he was like, I don't think they're just gonna hear about an offensive coordinator hire in the next 5 days. I think something else is going to happen on offense. And you know what that's referring to? A.J. Brown. And recently...
Apparently Jim Schwartz is mad about the Monken hire, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's not coming back. He's not coming back.
I heard the Niners want to get A.J. Brown.
I don't know how true it is, but he was apparently he was visibly upset, said his goodbyes in the building before he left.
Yeah,
And he told the
did happen.
coaches he will not be back,
And even though he is under contract,
and that they should leave too.
and real quick, I think
What's
Myles Garrett
what's
was
his
also
pay, Spongy?
what?
What's his contract looking like?
He's like 42 million a year, something like that.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's not
But
good.
like I think Myles Garrett was also unpleased by this hire because
I don't think
he wanted.
I bet you Munkin didn't even know, Spongy,
Oh,
that they were
thank
going to
God.
lose Schwartz.
The Browns are taking our O-line coach. Thank fucking God.
Munkin probably found out like we all did. He was like, "Wait, what?
So
Schwartz
you're
is leaving?"
No, but he supposedly he posted a cryptic message on his story again. Myles Garrett did, and that's now sparking more buzz that he might want to get traded.
To the Eagles.
Since he got his money now.
Oh,
You know, he
man.
has his money. He has his contract.
Get your money. Get your money.
And you know what? We're gonna need defense after the Cowboys yet again poached one of our defensive coaches to be their defensive coordinator. So now
Damn.
half of our defense that are free agents are gonna go over to the Cowboys.
That's
Damn.
right. That's right.
He's not wrong, though.
So you're saying
You asked for it, kid.
We'll probably lose Nakobe Dean to the Cowboys. That's just one of many.
Butkus Award winner.
So are you saying that your team is going to be ass next year, Spongy?
No, I'm saying we're gonna give a beat down on the Cowboys all 2 games.
I think you're gonna lose both games to the Giants.
Split.
Also,
Sounds like the Cowboys going to lose again.
Also, YTC is
and
taking
Levi.
shots at your court.
Levi, before I got cut off earlier by like my phone, it lagged out. I was talking about the Bears offensive coordinator and how we had talked to him. And
Yeah, I saw he pulled out of your job, actually.
He pulled out. But my concern is
That's what she said.
with him and
Good job.
He has shut up. He has 0 play calling experience. Ben Johnson calls the plays there.
Oh,
He's
by the way,
just
I
there
found the
as
Munkin quote from the Athletic that I was talking about earlier.
Wow. Go on.
So apparently in 2019, Todd Munkin, when he worked for the Browns, was quoted from multiple sources. He would spend time on the field before games telling opposing coaches how bad things were in the Browns, calling the team a total mess and saying that Kitchen's Sunday play call generally steered away from most things he had, like Kitty talked about, the game plan. But he basically shit-talked the organization in 2019, ownership and everything. Like
it's the Browns, guys. They're basically going back to where they were before Stefanski, which is very weird.
So I'm gonna be honest. I saw a report. So I think they really wanted Nate Shieldhouse.
No shit, I wanted him.
They brought him in for 2 head coaching interviews, which is a big jump from past game coordinator to head coach. But the problem was they needed to bring one more minority.
Yeah, they haven't done the Rooney Rule.
They didn't do the Rooney Rule, so they couldn't hire him.
Effed up again, Browns.
Because I think he was interested.
Brown is your freaking logo.
Well, some people.
Is
that a QR code?
It's just the joke is everyone moving away from the Browns head coaching job. Nobody wants it.
And Todd Monken's in the middle there, just running.
He says, "Shit, I'll take that paycheck for a few years and then get fired and get paid, even though I'm sitting at home on the couch."
Despite all of that, Shador will succeed.
No. The only problem
I wish.
here. The only problem. So the Eagles are now interested in, since everybody they have interviewed has been hired elsewhere, or has pulled out of the job, because we have yet to offer anybody the job. We've only interviewed. We haven't offered a contract at all, which is shooing some people away. But the two guys recently we've been talking to is Atlanta's old, or it was I think it was the Dolphins offensive coordinator Frank Smith, who's actually been a pretty good play caller the last 4 years with the Dolphins. And we brought in a QB coach for the OC interview by the name of Sean Mannion, the Packers quarterback coach, and the former like third string quarterback for a whole bunch of teams. He's like 33 years old, and we brought him in for the job, but he's gotten a lot of high praise from the Packers, and they don't want to lose him. So, but the only problem is,
Has he called plays though?
He hasn't called plays, which is
dude,
really concerning thing, especially for the Eagles.
Back in the
you can't be doing that as any Super Bowl team. Any team that thinks they have a shot at the Super Bowl, you cannot be doing that.
But like the problem is, like I said,
the Ravens did it on defense, and it cost us.
I've been trying to say this for the longest time. Go get a guy like Vic Fangio, but on the offensive side. Like, I don't understand what's shooing them away.
You mean like the Titans bringing in Daboll?
Oh God.
No, and
if you haven't seen that, the Titans have reached a deal with Brian Daboll to be the OC.
I don't want Daboll.
Contingent on him not getting the Raiders head coaching job.
Because
he already signed with the Titans already, Sunday.
So the old Jets coach and the old Giants coach. Good job,
dude. That's what I'm saying. Poor Cam Ward, dude. Like
but
that.
I don't want the guy who benched my quarterback in the national championship game for a worse quarterback now. I mean, maybe not at the time. I don't know. But like, I still want a guy like Frank Reich. I mean, I don't understand we haven't even interviewed the guy. Like, I don't know what's shooing us away from getting a guy who will be here for more than
Sirianni's threatened that if anything goes wrong, he'll be replaced.
No, but
he's young.
Now it came out saying, if they don't reach a deal with any offensive coordinator, he's just going to call the plays. No.
Didn't that go badly last time and he had to give up play calling duty?
Call of Duty again?
And that's a sign he shouldn't be the head coach. I'm sorry.
Oh, did you guys say
what's up, West Coast?
Like I said, I don't.
West
he's
Coast?
a good head coach. He's a good head coach, like
West Coast,
like success wise.
West.
But like, I don't understand what this team is doing. I really don't.
Maybe I missed it in this podcast. The Browns did get a head coach today.
We suck again.
EJ twice too makes a bold prediction. He says the Jets and Browns will suck again.
That's not new.
The Browns might be good.
I don't know how.
Hopefully the Browns do suck.
Coast?
I mean, Quinshon's not coming back first thing. Like,
well, they have a head coach, right? The Browns.
They got Simpson.
Well,
I
was going to say they still drafted Samson too.
Yeah, he's good. He's good back.
They had a great draft. Great draft.
They did.
You know what?
Gotta continue it.
So did Seattle. So did the Raiders.
I just got a question.
Guys, it's getting kind of late. You know, I work early.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about time we wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wrap it before you tap it.
Remember, next week, we make our Super Bowl pick.
Seattle.
Niners. Oh, damn.
Seattle.
Never mind.
Not for 2027.
Go Hawks.
Sadly, I did not win.
Like always,
the
F the Rams.
Pick'ems either.
And we should make fun of the Rams because they're ace.
Ace.
Is
Ace.
that out
Yeah,
loud?
get him. Kid has a chance here, to take the postseason chance.
You'll probably win.
Almost had it.
Was I not undefeated?
That might be this might be the popular pick.
Yeah, I gotta root for my head coach. I wanted to keep.
No, there's a lot of Niners. There's a lot of Niners on the team, bro.
But Levi, actually, sorry, there's one more thing I gotta say. We also interviewed former Colts, no, the current Colts offensive coordinator. You want to know what his name is?
What?
Jim Bob Cooter.
Wee! Sounds like the guy I get my beef from.
The only problem is
It's even funnier when you realize there's a legitimate restaurant in the South called Cooters.
Why do you say that?
Bro,
Like
I'm going over to Cooters.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Wow.
the only problem.
On that
the only
note,
problem with hiring. The only problem with
Them
hiring
sticky
him
wings
is
are good.
The only
Sorry.
problem
Like
is with
always.
hiring him.
Yep.
I'm heading over to my friend Cooter's house right now.
He is one of Nick Sirianni's best friends in the whole world. And the last
Oh
time we
no,
brought
that's
him,
not a good thing.
with that last
the last
name, I
time
bet
we
he
brought
is.
the last time we brought in one of Nick Sirianni's best friends last year happened.
Exactly. That's what Harbaugh did. Harbaugh did nothing but hire friends. Like Mark Trestman. Are you fucking serious? Like when we hired him and he lasted 1 year before he got kicked out of the NFL and literally never coached again.
Kyle
It was
great at
because
that.
they were friends and they used to coach together. Harbaugh, that's all Harbaugh has ever done.
Look at that comment.
Bunch of guys wearing orange shorts.
No, that's Pythons.
Cooter.
Pythons.
On that
Yeah, bro,
note,
yeah,
shout out
no-
to Jim Bob Cooter. I hope you have a fantastic night. Everyone,
Yes.
thanks for watching. We'll be back next week. We're on every week. We'll be making our Super Bowl picks, and it's on to talking about more stuff. Everybody have a great night. Thanks for coming, guys. And we're 3 weeks away from starting the draft show, the mock draft show. So don't forget to tune in for that. You never know what's going to happen. And
Let's get it
we'll also
on.
be talking about the board, and how we'll check out how much it changes from the first show to the last show.
Yeah, I'm already thinking about
4
my
weeks
first
till the
trade.
combine.
I'm already thinking of my
That's
first
right.
trade.
Come see me in Indianapolis.
Underwear Olympics in a month, folks. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
All right. Hey, as Corey Davis says, go 49ers. And